yet another. But as you well know, none of our gifts come without a price. You have a choice before you. You may fade away into oblivion and leave this life, or you may choose among two gifts at life.
Oh, what is the choice? And will you? I dare say you won't answer me if I ask who is behind this.
The choice must first be made. Do you accept life, or do you sleep forever?
I would be forsaking my God if I didn't go for life. Life is beauty, and beauty is life, and life is for
Very
the
well.
living.
Very well. You've accepted the gift of life. Now accept one of these. After each long damage type, you gain resistance to that damage type until you complete your next long rest. You choose one of your party members to be vulnerable to that type of damage until you complete your next long rest. Second option, you gain dark vision out to 120 feet and blind sight to 30 feet. You're red, even through your closed eyelids, giving you disadvantage on any stealth check or charisma-based check.
Hmm. I already have disadvantage on one of those.
You got proficiency and double um, deception and intimidation checks when you took the 4 points of Constitution loss, and you
Yeah.
had +2 charisma.
So that would scratch out the charisma.
Well, it's basically just it's not going to scratch anything out. You're just going to have disadvantage on the check. You'll still have, your +2 charisma, which is going to give you and proficiency or double proficiency if you already had it. But you're
Yeah.
just going to get disadvantage on the roll. You have to roll.
Um, I will. You know, huh? I already have disadvantage on stealth checks. Is what I think my first thing was.
So your
Disadvantage.
first one was this: you gain +2 on charisma, and you gain proficiency or double proficiency, persuasion, deception, and intimidation checks, and you lose 4 points of Constitution. So that was the first one you took.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just. I guess with if I was trying to convince, like the persuasions and all those would still get disadvantage. They just have proficiencies. Is that what it is then? Or make somebody vulnerable.
Well, I mean, looking at your skills, you have regular proficiencies. You already got a +4 with deception. You've got a +4 with intimidation. Got a +6 with persuasion. So you're just going to have to roll those twice, and you're going to get +4 or +6 on them.
Yeah. Well, and I think if I'm exhausted all the damn time, I'm gonna have disadvantage anyway.
Well, that could be.
I'm gonna play up the suit. My God, I have the ruby jewel in my cane that does a
Mm-hmm.
reddish mists and things. So I'm gonna play this as a blessing from my goddess and give me
Option 4.
the red eyeballs.
So give your
Okay.
and you've got glowing red eyes.
Where
All
do I
right.
put that? Do I put that in
Um,
this special?
on well, like let's see.
Oh, I can just make a power for it and put it on, right? And type.
See where it says senses on the
Um,
page.
main page senses. Yes. Okay.
So do dark vision word.
Yep.
Then I think a
Comma.
comma.
Yeah.
Blind sight, one word, 30 space 30.
All right.
All right. If you'll go down and tell everybody else to come up.
All right.
Everybody here? It looks like. Okay, so as Oglethorpe and
I'm not crying.
begging, praying to Soon, giving up your bottle cap, and Miroslav is desperately trying to get his spells of revivify, and Salim is trying. All of a sudden, there's a great, and he sits straight up and
With
opens
that needle in his chest.
and
With that
opens
needle in his
his
chest.
with a needle in his chest. That's exactly right.
Yes, don't forget that.
Strong enough to go through armor too.
And opens his eyes, which now are glowing.
Oh shit!
Sacre bleu! What is going on here?
First Atlas, and now this. This is unnatural.
Oh well,
happened?
I do say it was just as we happened to us before we got into this house. I saw the fog.
Does he have red eyes? He has developed a French accent.
Yeah, what happened to your voice, my boy?
What do you mean?
If only
always
there
have.
were some sentinel event in this campaign that would allow for a change in his accent.
Well,
As we have, all said, we have died before. We keep on getting these gifts, and they say we were disappointing someone. Who are we disappointing? This is craziness. But I do feel like I've been blessed by Soon with these beautiful. I just pull up the mirror and start looking at my eyeballs. Ha ha! This is amazing, beautiful, spectacular. But I will say, as you all know, I assume that these things have happened to you before. Actress, someone spoke to you in the fog, correct?
Hello, Ack.
Don't believe so.
he refrained.
Somehow throwing you off, maybe, but please.
I don't mind having him back, but we can't trust the French.
Hello, Atlas.
As he's standing up and going on and on and on, Heckle's just going like this. His syringe back and just put it like wipe it off and put it. Thing. It's real like blink.
Oglethorpe.
Can you hear me?
After he,
There you are.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
All right. Weird.
I feel you, James.
So, do you want to answer his query?
Yeah, so Aklis says, I do not know whether what I heard or saw was dream or death, but I did hear a voice.
I mean, it was clearly death. We died very, very harshly.
Who's to say we are not already dead, all of us? When we entered the mists the first time.
God, he's gone lost on us.
That is true as well. I can't quite say I understand it, but it seems like this devil house is here for weirdly duties. I do want to say I did take a sacrifice for this. I could have harmed one of you, but I decided not to. So look upon me with wonder.
Oglethorpe will say, "My boy, I was certain we had lost you, and I have to give you these back." And he's going to give you back all the good berries that he looted from you while you were in his lab.
You may want to keep one of two yourself for now, just in case.
I will.
It is good to see you back.
Did it all come back here?
What is your original strength?
8.
Yep, you got your strength back.
I am hale as healthy as ever.
But you are exhausted.
Yes. Level
says very, very quietly, "Thank you, Mieliki. Thank you for hearing my prayer."
I still do not believe it was prayers of anyone that brought us back. It was not beloved soon. I did not see that beautiful. Ravaged it. I would have ravaged it.
I did call upon Ilmater to revivify you, although I must concede that it did not seem to work the way I would have expected.
Trying to
No
heal
one,
Ackless later, the same thing happened.
no one knows
Mr.
the ways
Wishy
of our
Washy over
deities.
there.
Mr. Wishy Washy. Who's Mr. Wishy
Mr. Wish.
Washy?
That
I
would
think
be
he's talking
Salim with
about
his
me.
god. He's
Oh,
Mr.
gotcha.
Wishy Washy. Every swing of your hammer, you decide to love or hate or despise or question.
If you had been through what I've been, you would not make fun.
Oh, I'm not. I'm
Out,
just pointing
you
out the
French croissant.
accurate. Delicious.
Filthy
He's saying I
English.
am delicious.
That's delicious.
I am delicious. I agree.
I would have to agree with
I mean,
Riley
soft
there.
and fluffy.
Even
All right.
more delicious.
What do you guys want to do?
I think we should kill Reverend Raylan. He is obviously not the same person.
I think we should set up a watch and try to rest again if we can, and if we can't, then we'll deal with the repercussions. But we can't leave the dungeon. The door is closed. I would like to inspect all of the loot that we've acquired.
Okay.
Backpack. I'll start
Let's see,
rummaging.
Where was that? Where was that?
Say I grabbed it and I died for it. I get the first pick. Or roll off.
All right.
You
I
can't
don't see
use
the party sheet, Jared.
It might just be the unidentified item.
I just went in and took the book because nobody can use it anyway.
Yeah.
Here to look like DM.
There are a couple of unidentified items.
Okay, not on our sheet.
Let's see. Let me pull out. I was looking
A
at
couple of scrolls
party
too.
sheet.
Ooh.
Party sheet inventory.
Oh,
You have a cloak.
Interested in the scrolls.
There's a cloak. There is the crystal orb. Black crystal orb. There is.
What are these things? I don't see all these
John
things
must
on
already
the
have
party
the
sheet.
black crystal orb. It's not in the party.
I don't have it on my inventory.
Well, I don't know what. I'm looking in the party sheet. Right
yeah,
now.
I am too, and I don't
Okay.
see that.
So, well, it may. You don't see just a blank cloak?
Yes, I
It
see
has
the
a
see
cloak.
cloak.
I don't see the orb.
I see cloak.
There's an unidentified item that might be what that is.
Probably. That's
scroll.
probably. There was
Four
some potions. What appear to be potions, and a couple of scrolls.
Do any of them have what appears to be the toenail of a giant?
These potions are red.
So fire.
Healing potions, you
They
fool.
they shimmer. They shimmer when agitated. You guys spend a little time with the healing with those potions, and I will identify those 4 potions of healing.
Nice.
All right. Wait.
I'm pretty sure
Wanna
that.
roll off for them? Well, the frontline guys need them for sure.
Pretty sure that Miroslav shimmers when agitated too.
I'm always
Are
agitated.
you a healing potion, sir?
Are we going to attempt a long rest or short rest?
Well, I will take a
I'm-
potion of healing if no one objects.
I think you should.
I think you
I
should.
think y'all.
Yep, he needs one.
I think Edward Jod should.
Yep.
We can roll off for the last one between Oglethorpe, Zlatan, and Reverend.
Zlatan, you should probably take it since nobody can touch you to heal, and
Yeah.
you're scouting half the time.
Yeah,
I
that's
use
scouting
that.
is rough business.
That scroll of protection from poison. I tried to use that once, right? It's still on my.
You did.
You tried and it didn't work. So you've got that
Can I
last one
read
there.
this
I'll let
mind
you.
scroll?
Do not. Nature.
Rubberish! And he just tosses it to the side.
I am going to, while we're inspecting all this, I'm going to do a ritual, detect magic, and
Okay.
it will alert me to the presence of any magic within 30 feet, which would be presumably in this pile of loot.
In all
The
of our
cloak.
backpacks too,
Yep.
like just in case we're holding anything.
The cloak is magical and the scrolls are magical.
Okay.
Any of
How
Oh,
many?
Neither is arcane in nature.
hey, Olgie, can you look at the cloak and tell us what
Bullshit.
it is?
Hey, who? Me?
Olgie, yeah.
Yeah. I can do an arcane check. See, I don't have identify yet. I have
Oh,
to
okay.
sleep on it to get identify.
As a cleric,
I
I'll look
Give
at
me an
the
arcana
spells
check.
and see. I'll look and see if
can
it's
do it. Okay.
cleric or not.
I will. I will do an arcana check. See at this piece of fine clothing. 20.
Ooh.
You feel like this. Heckle, you can't quite grasp what's going on with it, but Oglethorpe, you that this cloak is some sort of, but that's all that you can tell. Just look.
Rags, and he just puts it on and walks off.
Yeah, that's the way I thought.
Hey,
it was
no
going.
mind, and he drops his on the ground. Yeah, you can. Quality. I'm giving no.
I, for one, completely believe him.
What color is it?
This cloak has quite the protective qualities, but I do not know exactly what they are yet.
Here's what it looks like.
Why, that looks like a cloak of protection from what I've seen in the manuals.
Do a religion check on one of the scrolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look.
Arcane.
I just know what that picture looks like. I know what that is. That's a cloak of protection.
Yep. So,
But we
Miroslav,
don't know.
you look at this and you know both of these are. It's right on the tip of your tongue. It's something tickling at your memory. You know with all of your being that you should know what these are, but you cannot figure it out.
Okay.
It it it's like it's as if it's coming from. It's as if it's from a different lifetime.
I've forgotten all I knew of Deuteronomy.
You
And
sound like
Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy.
We can do a religion check on the scrolls if we're clerics and stuff.
Sure.
Okay, I'll
I
do
believe
one of
yours
them.
will be. I think yours will probably be with disadvantage with your
Oh yeah, probably.
levels of exhaustion. Oh,
Oh yeah, no,
yep.
oh Lord.
I have forgotten.
Everybody guidance there, but
Let
that's
me
on
look
me.
at y'all.
Miroslav, but
Yeah.
not me.
Oh well.
I still do it. Cantrip, dude.
So y'all,
Yeah, that's true.
you do recognize one of them as a scroll of bless.
Ooh, baby.
The
I
other
will.
one is
I'll give them a
just
look
beyond.
as well.
Shit.
Okay. Just no, you're not. It looks like it's a little beyond you.
All right.
Yeah.
Might as
You
well
have no idea.
Deuteronomy
I'm
and
too
Alright,
tired to think about this stuff.
What kind of
I will-
rest are we doing?
I don't have to use a spell slot.
All right. Whatever kind of rest we're doing, Atlas picks up a piece of debris off the ground and records 6 seconds of our team just kind of chatting and sets it on a loop. And I will leave this somewhere else to draw away our enemies.
What?
Cool.
Magical tinkering.
Okay.
Remember how Doc Necessity used to make those fobs with the little holograms on them? That's the same
Mhm.
thing. He's doing the sound.
So,
Cool,
All
man.
right.
where are we going to rest?
Oh, Jared, one more thing. The orb is not on our party
Yes,
sheet
it
that I
is.
see.
Let me see.
Okay.
Unidentified item.
There you go. It was not
Nice.
magical, so I'm just going to identify it for you.
All right.
I suggest we rest south of the number 24 at the top.
Black
There's only
cold,
one way in or out.
Won't you go?
Around another.
No
South of.
tables,
No tables. Yeah.
chairs.
I don't know. Where do we want to
lamps,
rest?
Nothing.
Which room are you saying? 24?
I'm going to try to do. I mean, you just got
I
up
don't
from your long rest like an hour ago.
7 times and some of us didn't.
That's
Pretty
not
damn
my
You know
fault.
exhausting.
You just
I have 4 levels of
keep
exhaustion.
taking rests.
4.
You get a long rest and 2 short rests per 24-hour period, right?
I believe that's correct.
All right.
We've already
So
had
we
one
can do-
short rest, though. We've already had one short rest.
Another short rest.
It'll help with much.
Are we going to roll off for the cloak?
I mean, it's the only thing we can do is a short rest, right?
I think a long rest just is not going to happen for you. You can try it, but I'm just giving you fair warning.
Right, because if something comes, then we're going to be depleted more. Trust me, I got no spells, man. I throw one fucking dagger.
I only have temporary hit points. I don't even have a regular hit point.
Well, I'll give you
That's what
some.
I need to tell you. Good berries.
Well, you're temporary. If we're gonna get a short rest in, we can. Otherwise, I've got a good berry for you. But if we can use hit die, might as well. Short
Somebody got
rest.
hit dice left.
I mean, we can't. We're all very weak and beat up. So I think we would try to rest. Now, if we can't do it, I mean, if it doesn't work, then we have to, and we get confronted, then we'll deal with it. I mean, I would be voting to go up and out the staircase if it were an option.
But it's not.
The door.
But it's not.
The door is no longer there.
The way is shut.
The way is shut.
It is not the way.
All right.
Okay, guys, come on.
Well,
I think our
That's
best.
a long rest. If we don't get it, we don't get it.
He already said we're not getting a long rest.
Oh, we did.
yeah.
Okay.
So he's gonna send.
Yeah.
He's gonna send something in there and fuck us up, and then we're gonna be even worse off when we go into this
South.
boss fight. Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
anybody gain anything from a short rest?
I get my channel.
And I could probably use it to get a spell slot, right?
I will get 9
What's
hit
it take
points,
to
and that is
regain
it.
our strength on myself and
Long rest.
it takes a long rest to get the
Takes a long
strength
rest.
drains back? Is that
I get my
dragon?
dragon breath back.
Let me see if I get a short rest. I think it says short rest, but just once per day.
I don't get
When
any.
you finish, you can choose. Expend spell.
The only thing I got back was
Spell.
my javelin that I threw. Which I do recover, by the way.
Yeah, once per when you finish a short rest. So I've already done that. I can't.
The
I'm getting
strength reduction, a short or long rest on from a shadow. So
we can still do
are
short
down
rest.
strength,
We only have one short rest left.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's big for me.
Okay, short rest.
Are you gonna?
Let's do it.
You get your good berries back on a short rest?
Nope.
No, those are spell slots.
Well, if
So-
you're good berries, I'll take them.
Well, I will do it after our rest. I'll give good berries out. They don't disappear after it's 24 hours, so we haven't made it 24 hours yet.
All right,
No.
you successfully achieve a short rest. You may use hit dice, and if you had strength drain, you may come back to full strength.
That's big.
We already started the roll off also for the cloak. 14 and
Is
a
this
5
brawl
so far.
book? I'll stay
Yeah,
out
there's-
of it since I took the book. Thing for me. It's just nobody else can use it. Can I roll off for it, Jared, or not?
Yeah.
Since I took the book.
We do,
Yeah.
we do not recover max HP or exhaustion. Yeah, that's what's got me down. All right.
Right.
So far. Still need.
Who doesn't? I can't lie, I got heavy.
Heckle. Heckle has an 11 AC.
I have a 12.
Yeah.
I cast mage armor.
What does Jide have?
I have leather.
Jide has a 15.
What's your AC though?
No, it is a 15. Yeah.
Way a
AC.
barbarian can have a 15 fucking AC, man.
But he's not technically a barbarian, right?
Well, I know, but Jide is a barbarian, isn't he?
Jide is.
Jide.
Just keep in mind that Heckle takes a lot of penalties to all of his abilities.
Yeah.
So Jides might be a little amped up.
Well, hell, when he turns into Jide, he's gonna rip it.
Or if he's a barbarian, because they get con and dex put together.
So he's got his con. Yeah, it should be higher than that, Joe Bob.
Oh, it should.
Yeah, it should be way higher. I mean, if you got 16 in both, it'd be a 16 right there. I mean, if you got higher than that.
I got, be honest, a 17 and a 14.
Oh. Right.
Yeah, I'm wearing.
Got a
Take it.
15.
So aren't there different rules for the hit dice?
No, you can use your hit dice. You just
Okay.
on a long rest,
Yeah,
you don't get the full.
You just get what you got left
Yeah.
on a long rest.
You just
You just get how many hit dice you got left.
Those temporary hit points from the last forever, or
No, I think they just last a minute for
they phase
what
out?
the.
All right.
So everybody's got to get rid of your. Everybody's got to get rid of her.
read this.
temp.
Read the,
Well, I mean, it technically says whenever a creature ends its turn in the sphere, it doesn't really necessarily say how long temp HP technically lasts.
it's
Usually
Vigilant
lasts till it's
Blessing. Which
gone.
one was that?
Twilight Sanctuary.
Typically have an expiration date unless it's a special.
Grant that creature one of these benefits. Yeah, I think you just got them. Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
Very good.
Even better.
But I did look it up, guys. You can't use temporary hit points to resuscitate unconscious people.
Say
So we
what?
messed that up, but
Oh,
we'll.
Yeah, I read
going
that.
forward.
I read that afterwards, but
Who did we?
I think Celine,
Celine.
technically.
All right.
You did.
I'm gone.
So, okay.
You gone.
So
We've been at this for 34 minutes and we've done nothing. Let's get to it. What do you guys want to do?
Go down.
Yeah, I
South
guess go to
Hall.
the south. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Put yourselves.
somebody take the cloak, please. If whoever
Would.
y'all, you win it. If you want to give it to somebody else, give it to somebody else.
Yeah, I'll just leave it to somebody else. I'm wearing chain. Mine's 18. Somebody else definitely needs it more
I'd
than
say
I do.
Oglethorpe or Hyde.
Heckle's just like over here moping around like the Barney Fife.
Whoever fight. I'm going to be
Yeah,
out in the
wants
fight.
it.
I
You want to
the
roll
eye
for it,
patch.
Tut?
I want the eye patch.
All right,
Yeah, just roll off again if you want.
Let's go.
I'm not rolling off for the eye patch. I'm just.
You got it.
All right.
This is Latin.
All
Why
right.
did you
Hold
all
on a
roll
second. I
off
gotta
again?
find it.
That's fine.
I don't know.
Jeff, how many
What'd
more
he
are you
roll at?
down?
Oh.
How many
What did he
hit
roll
points are
off
you
for
down?
last? I don't see the robe.
13.
You're down.
Just a
I
second.
don't see the robe.
Cloak.
I say it.
Look
Okay,
for
Jeff,
robes
I
under
could-
cloaks.
I say it. I say it now.
Jeff, you said you're still down 13, correct?
Uh-huh.
Give yourself back 12, and I will take off 3 of the good berries. Still down after hit dice? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 left. 24 hit points left for.
Thorpe's wearing the chain shirt.
No, I grabbed
No.
it by accident. Motherfucker. I can't do this with my goddamn cast on, man. It's a piece of shit. Joe, you want to put that on my fucking sheet? Sorry, man.
All right, I took the blessed scroll.
We still haven't been able to find out what the other one is, have we?
No, I mean over an hour we
Okay.
couldn't figure.
My sheet?
During
It's
our
not on
roll.
my sheet yet.
Uh,
No, it's still in the party sheet.
Here, I'll get it. I can
It's
get
that
it
robe
now.
of protection.
there you go.
Gotcha. Thank you, man. All right,
I
we're
tried
good
to
go.
drag it to you without opening your sheet up, but it didn't work. All right.
It's a robe of shorty.
I'm going to go ahead and use
Shall
the hardest
we?
divine power to get 1 spell slot back.
So I assume you attuned to that before your short
Yes.
rest, right?
You can attune on a short rest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I assume you put it
Yeah.
on.
Yes. Yes. Have the effect. Oh, motherfucker. All right.
And we'll
It
see you
doesn't
next week.
automatically do it. Yo, guys, keep going. Somebody can move me down while I'm making this effect, because I got to make this
Yep.
effect.
All right, is this your order?
Oh, but you can see the purple
me in the back.
scratches now.
Yeah, no.
I fixed it.
Very cool.
Well, I'm still not. I can switch with Salim.
Where are we headed?
Okay. Are you going? So you're going south here?
Yes.
South and then west.
Salim, you
Unless Marisol
I'm going
wants-
stealthy, very stealthily, very.
You can pass in
Well,
front of me
so-
if you would like to.
Well, I mean, whoever. I'm the scout.
I can send Calamus down if you want me to.
I'm in front of all the weak people.
I'm going very stealthily and very
Sure.
carefully.
Well, you're stealthier than me,
Roll
so
a
you
stealth
should
check.
go first then.
I am bad at
Then it
stealth.
gets disadvantage.
I am negative at that.
Hold on. Oh, wait. Never mind. I don't want to touch you.
okay?
What are we doing?
Going south down this last hallway.
Last
Keep
time I
moving,
headed
mate.
south down this way, I ran into those 3 ghouls. So
Okay. As you step right here, you hear a click,
Oh, shit.
Watch out for that red dots on the floor.
and I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-mm. Smell that. With this
And the
danger
floor
sense.
drops out from underneath you.
Let's second level.
Oh.
Danger sense.
If I have
And
it.
and you fall through a spiked pit trap.
Oh, Jesus.
You give me a chance to grab him by the back of the collar.
Sure, roll a dexterity check.
Here, do you want guidance on that?
You don't have time for guidance.
Ah, okay, that's true.
You can't do guidance as a reaction.
I tried.
I accidentally
I
said
didn't
it.
get it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
and you drop
Get your
into
guidance
this.
I
shit
ripped
together,
the collar
man.
off of his shirt.
And
So-
you take strength drain. You just took strength drain, dude.
And
That's what I would
Let
do.
him fall.
yep.
Let him fall.
That's what I
So-
would do.
Miroslav, I need you to roll a 1d4.
Completely forgot about that, but that is what I would have done.
So Salim takes 1 strength drain.
God damn it.
Miroslav, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. And 7 points of piercing damage as you crash onto the spikes below. And you are about 10 feet below, pierced by spikes, wooden spikes coming up out of the floor.
All right. Be careful. The floor is a trap.
I step over the hole.
So you jump over the hole.
So I just have a question. As a matter of mechanics, how am I supposed to search for traps without wearing everybody out and say I'm traps and searching for traps and searching for
Perception
traps?
checks.
Say,
just gotta
just
keep doing it.
periodically say,
Okay. All right.
Search for traps.
Well, I mean, the problem is, yes, I can, and then it'll just be annoying.
Nah, it won't. It's
and
part
I
of
would
the game.
tell you that the DC is above your passive perception. So
That's fine.
You have to declare it.
Well, I did. Was being as careful as I can be, but I guess that's
stealthy.
okay. Well, I knew there was a trap there. We could see
You
it.
fell.
on the
You
map.
fell
I'm
very
trying not
quietly.
to cheat.
You failed your communication check.
Okay.
I mean that you said stealthy a couple times, so I figured that's just what that's must be what it was. I was just assuming it was. So how you guys gonna get him out of there?
Does anybody have any rope?
I do.
I am
Yeah.
very.
It's only 10
So
feet.
Salim, you're jumping over, so you come to here.
I will lower my rope into the hole. I'll pull him up on this side so that he is not forced to jump.
Okay.
So I'll move back here, pulling him up.
Give me a
Just
strength check.
put the rope under his crotch, and you guys like sling him up like a tightrope on his taint.
So he smacks the ceiling and goes right back in the pit.
I have
All
a
right,
feature
so-
called Taint Hoist.
So with him helping, you pull him up. He kind of pushes off. Pit trap, and
Okay.
several of you are on the other side, and one of you is in a bad way.
Well, rules is written. Strength of 8 can clear that because you get to jump your strength.
How about we just
Just-
go around the corner?
Standing
Let's go
long
through
jump.
the room with it. Just go.
Table is
table.
far more dangerous. The
You could
table
also
is
use
far
the
more
table as like a plank.
Yeah, as a
I'm not-
bridge.
if you-
And I can
All
help
right.
Celine. I'll help Celine pull him up if that's what we're doing.
So
All right,
Salim got up fine.
All right.
Got him up. Let me clear this out.
I'm just thinking.
I looked
Everyone
down
jump
the corner.
over and I'll catch you one at a time.
Go around the corner.
Everybody get the doctor's bad touch.
Everybody
Just
calls
go
me
around the
Dr.
corner.
Feel Bad.
All right. So you come around the corner. The rest of you going to jump over? Are you coming down around the other way?
You should be able to
Jump.
just clear that really with an easy strength, right? Unless you're doing.
Yeah, you can jump your strength. I mean, he can do a strength check if he wants, but normally you can jump your strength with no problem. But if it's like difficult or something like that, there's something
What is
wrong
it,
with the edges.
With
5
10
feet.
feet, with 10 feet, you can jump your strength. With standing, it's half your strength.
A standing broad jump, yeah, something like that. You need 10 foot. You need 10 foot to running jump.
Right.
You need 10 feet to running jump. You should be able to clear it fine without
But
that.
if you're at half speed, you can only go 15. Run up to jump 15
You get
feet.
a 10-foot run up.
8. All right. Okay.
Actually,
You'd have to just do
You can just go
Yeah, it
around
does.
the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
just
what
go
I'm
We're all
doing.
around. We're all going around.
Let's just say we all go around.
We didn't
Oh my
understand.
God.
Well, hold on.
I'll switch spots with
We didn't understand
Month.
you,
We've
Reverend.
lost viewers. We've lost 4 viewers since we started this. I'm not joking.
nope, he's not.
So what?
All
Fine
right.
with me.
I'll
So
trade spots with Monsieur
I'm
Rayland.
going to move everybody to a different portion of the map in the current order you're in. A little bit bigger. Let me do this real quick.
He's a cursed stare.
Stairs, so many stairs.
I hate these cursed stairs.
Cursive stairs.
We didn't under accent. You said come around this other way.
Yes, everything with me is intermittent.
Come on, nobody Pink Panther?
I got it.
Thought you said your dog does not bite.
It's not my
That
dog.
does not to my dog. All right.
That is
Gotta
not
get
my
Atlas down
monkey.
here. Shoot. Okay, Atlas, you might not be able to see yourself at the moment, but that's just because
He
I had to
can.
I
put you
can
off
see
the
it.
map. Okay, all right. So, golly, this has been a tedious. All right, so I'm just going to do this. I'm going to reveal all that.
Milaki.
This room is festooned with moldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against. Oh wait, shit! I'm reading the wrong fucking box.
It's not festooned at all.
We just got
All right,
festooned a couple of rooms ago.
the ghostly chant that you've been hearing all throughout fills this room. You discern a dozen or more voices saying over and over and over again, "He is the ancient. He is the land." And all around the room, like little nooks, little niches along the wall. You see those little, like right above Salim is one. It's like a little shelf, that little nook niched carved out of the wall there. There are all sorts of little items, little relics in these 13 different nooks around the wall. You see, do you want to go on into the room and look into these?
Start rolling perception checks when you do.
Yeah.
What are
Yeah.
those things in the on the cross hashes of the squares, Jared?
Uh,
Pillars.
they're like little
Should be
pillars, yeah.
Okay.
Holding the
Pillars.
So
roof
I'm gonna
up.
bring you into here.
I would like to do a perception check.
I did.
Yes.
I did a perception check.
You do not.
Blind.
Already told you. Okay, I'm gonna reveal a little bit of those 2 southern passages, real quick, as you've come into the room.
Is that water?
It appears.
Me no like it. I haven't bathed in 1,000 years.
You've been a lot.
Oh,
Yes.
I was going to say 2,000, but I'll take your word for it.
It's very, very clear.
in here. Celine does not detect anything. Did you want to roll one, Miroslav, a perception check?
Sure. I got a twitchy trigger finger after falling in that hole.
Absolutely.
Don't be talking about trigger finger.
You also do not see any sort of thing that could be perceived. You
Okay.
do see in these little niches around the wall, as you look through them all and look around into each one, these are the things that you see. There's a small mummified yellow hand with sharp claws on a loop of rope. There's a knife and bone, a dagger with a rat skull set into the pommel, an 8-inch diameter varnished orb made from a Nothic's eye,
Ooh.
an aspergillum carved from bone, a folded cloak made from stitched ghoul skin, a desiccated frog lashed to a stick, a bag full of some sort of guano. There's a severed finger that Salim finger of a hag. Figurine of a mummy with its arms crossed over its chest. An iron pendant adorned with the face of some sort of devil. What appears to be the shrunken, shriveled head of a halfling. And
Oh,
a small coffer containing a dire wolf's withered tongue.
Atlas would like to whatever's in the
Miroslav, no, it is not dinner time.
Picks up.
I'm going to cast a ritual. It'll take 10 minutes. If we don't have time to finish it, that's fine. But I'm going to do a detect magic ritual to see what we've got in this room.
Okay,
30
while
feet.
he's casting that 10-minute ritual, do you explore either of those southern passageways?
Send Calamus.
I will look a little closer at
Calamus.
this one.
Salim, as you look down this
I gotta turn
hall,
this down. It's too loud.
yeah, that chanting is a little louder than
I
everything
can
else
turn
has
it
been
down.
so
I
far.
like it.
I just couldn't hear
Salim,
what he
so
was saying.
Salim, you look down here and you see a closed portcullis. And there's a little ramp that definitely it does go down into water. About 5 feet into the water, you see a closed portcullis.
Can I can I tell how deep the water is?
Not from where you are.
All right. Well, I'm going to check
I,
out this portcullis blocked 5 foot step.
Atlas
Why?
tinkers with a penny, a copper coin from his pocket, puts it into the water to see if we can see how far down it goes.
It looks like it goes down. If Salim were to step into it, it would probably be about knee deep.
All right. I'll go into it.
Wasn't that clever?
What?
That was inspiration point.
Yep.
Ah,
I'm going to
You had
code
me
that
with
one
the
as
yep.
green, as in go ahead and don't do that. Nobody, nobody, nobody. So this tunnel is blocked by a rusty iron portcullis. Um, and you step into this water. It's about, again, 1.5 or so feet deep. It's very murky, very dirty. It's clearly, it's just been standing water for Lord knows how long.
okay.
Salim holds his nose against
check out the other
So
southern
I can't
passageway.
see any.
It's pretty dark. Let me
I have
make sure.
dark
See what the
vision. 60
you have
feet.
dark vision. So you look in through the portcullis, and I'll give you a little bit of
One come sit over here, stand.
how far is your dark vision? Look right here.
And that coin that I tossed in does 5 and 5 light.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that. The hell?
Room 37, of course.
We were looking for that.
Still have one room missing.
The bars of the portcullis down towards the bottom and try to lift to see if it.
Okay.
Beware.
Check, please.
Nope. My hand's
You lift with all might, and you've just you've been through so much. You're so tired, and
These
you
bars
just
must be
can't.
soldered shut. I can't lift them. But I tell whoever, Atlas, tell the others that there is a large chamber, portcullis. There's a raised
This way.
dais.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's all right. Just that there's a raised dais with the. Is that an altar
I'll tell
on
you.
top of it?
Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about what you can see. So, this room, and you put your hands on the bars of the portcullis. The chanting stops.
Oh shit.
The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics as the words you speak back to your party echo off the walls. Featureless stone pillars. You can see that one right there below 37.
Mm-hmm.
Support the ceiling. There's a breach in the far wall that leads into what appears to be a cave which you cannot see into. Murky water covers most of the floor. You see stairs to the immediate left and right of you once beyond the portcullis, as well as the left and right of the cave opening in that wall. You also see, and those lead up to what appear to be some stone ledges. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceiling directly above a stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar is covered with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dried blood.
Ew.
Would they
Sacrifice that
know.
accent.
This way seems good so far, but I will send my Quill Calamus to investigate.
Go
ahead.
I reach into my mouth and I wiggle a tooth free
Mm-hmm.
while I'm down there, and I try to flick it up to the steps to my right. Bars
Okay.
and kind of like toss it onto the steps so that it's up.
All right. So you kind of want it, but you can do that, but the issue is you can't get your head in. No, but you can see through the tooth, right?
Yes.
And how far does that see?
Other site. No. Well, you can. view through it for like up to a mile, but I think it's just your regular sight through it.
Remote viewing. If you are within 10 miles of the token, you can enter a trance. The trance lasts for 1 minute. You can dismiss it early. During this trance, you can see and hear from the token as if you were located where it is. While you are using your senses at the token's location, you are blinded and deafened. So, from that
So
reading,
basically, you get your vision.
I would get my
Mhm.
60 foot.
So that's the room, and you don't see anything in it.
Walk north away from the bars. Does the chanting start again?
The chanting does start back up when you take your hands off the bars and walk back up.
Um, one last thing. So I can hear through it too. So from where the chanting seems to be coming
It
from
seems to
inside
be
it,
coming from. It seems to be coming from around that room.
but I don't see any.
No.
All right.
All right, Oglethorpe's gonna pluck his quill from his beret brim and send him down here to take a look.
All right. I'm just going to go ahead and open up a bunch of that because I know you're going to keep on going.
Yep. He can go up to 100 feet away from me.
All right. I'm just going to open it all the way
Oh shit.
Well, no.
just to make it, just for simplicity's sake.
Yeah.
So what you see as you go through here, this clearly has been used as a prison at some point, as in each of these little alcoves, there are shackles chained to the wall. Do you want to send him on through the,
Yeah, I'll send him on through.
okay, and go, and I'll,
I'm just wanting him to go all the way down to here and looking both ways so I can see everything and then come back.
okay, so in all through those, you know, nothing in either that side,
Just
nothing either
shackles.
that side. Obviously here you can go in, go up or down.
Go to the left. I know there's something that's going to attack him because I
With
see
that
the
X.
X. Avoid the
All
red
right.
X.
Hanging on the back is a skeleton clad in a tattered black robe. It has clearly been there for a long, long time. Give me a perception check.
Yeah. I will look through his eyes. So I'll use my perception. Although his might be better than mine, actually. Let me see what his is real quick. His perception is +3. Mine +3. So I'll just use mine. No, that was just a wisdom. Sorry. His. So I don't know how to do his from here. Perception check +3, so it'll be that the +3.
So 15. So you see a gold ring
The
hand of one
skeleton.
of these on the skeleton, one of the fingers of the skeleton.
All right. Does the skeleton look like it is animated at all, or is it just rotting away?
It looks like it is laying there still from your vantage point.
Technically, Calamus is an owl, but I am flavoring him as his
Yep.
quill, so
Yep.
he can still grab something.
I don't think a quill would be able to grab anything.
All right, so I'll just send him back, and I will tell.
He could slide.
Except it's
Um,
on that thing's finger.
Ah,
he comes back and Oglethorpe's eyes, and he's like, "There's there seems to be a prison in here, and only one prisoner, an old skeleton that seems to be rotting away."
I
But
will point out that you did not go into the room to the other on the other side. You just went where you saw the X.
can I
You did
make him
not
go
on
in
the other
there?
side.
Can I go
Yes,
on the
you
other side
can.
too?
Give me another perception
Sorry.
check.
All right. So if this thing rolls twice, take the first one because for some reason mine's rolling twice. So and then add 3.
Okay.
14.
All right. Don't see anything.
All right. So he comes back and he's like, "There appears to be some sort of a prison. Yeah, there's a rotting prisoner. But Calamus has seen that he is wearing quite a special looking ring that he cannot retrieve." Looks like Selim is already wanting the ring.
Miroslav, you complete your ritual spell, and you detect nothing.
Okay. And we've already tried to get through this portcullis. That was unsuccessful.
Salim tried to get through the portcullis by himself.
I was unsuccessful. Now, did we do
So
perceptions all throughout that room with all the?
I will go down
traps and
there to where Salim was, right above the number 37,
Okay.
and look at that portcullis.
Okay.
And then my shadow will enter through the portcullis.
Aren't you fancy?
Up onto this area.
Okay.
Grab
And
my
he's
tooth.
just looking around.
Okay. You see what I've described so far.
Okay.
Did the chanting stop again?
The chanting stops when the shadow goes in. Yes.
Interesting in here besides this dais with the structure on it.
You've got the dais, and then you've got that cave wall,
A cog
and
will.
you've got the ring on the
Right,
skeleton over here.
that right there. That thing that's right there.
Yeah, well, he's nowhere near that skeleton.
Right.
Selim is.
What is
So
this?
here,
Yeah,
so
no,
here,
my shadow. What is this thing? One block over from the 37. What is that? Looks like a cog.
so back over here to on the right of
Me.
the screen.
To
It
the
looks
right
like
of
it
the
could.
37.
Yeah, right there. It looks like it
Yeah,
might be something that could open that portcullis.
that's what it looks like to me.
Yep.
So he,
All
Your
right.
shadow can do stuff like that?
What are the mechanics of the shadow? How strong is the shadow? Let me pull
he
that
has a
up.
strength of 6.
Strength of 6. Okay.
So
Give me
stronger
a
than.
than Henry Hackle. Give me a strength check, please.
Does he have to be down there though?
He is down there.
There
The shadow's right
at
here.
the portcullis.
Yeah, the port. See that little right? See right above the
Oh,
shadow.
I thought you were talking about down
No.
here at the
No,
cave entrance.
No, he's talking about this
I
little.
got you.
There's
I
a
got you.
little.
Yeah.
The 5 does not get it,
Gotcha.
but it's definitely. You can see that it's definitely a wheel because you can see through the shadow. Is that correct? Or
I
no?
don't think so.
No. Okay. So the shadow is unable to open up the
Can
portcullis
can
with
you
that
talk
wheel.
to it telepathically or something?
We haven't really discussed that, to be honest with you. I guess I am communicating with it.
You can communicate with it.
He's
It'll be
standing
right
right there.
familiar.
Shadow.
And
Yeah,
I'll
basically, I
reach
think we'll
around and
treat it
try
like a
to reach
familiar.
that thing, but I don't think I can reach it. I would
You
just be
cannot
like
reach it.
struggling and trying, but
Yep.
I don't
Yeah, you
think I
can't
can.
reach it.
Can you thorn with it?
I think you can only attack.
All right. I will go around down here and I will do a perception check down here by this cave.
The scouting. If you can do all this.
Well, I might, but there's reasons why it's not a great idea.
There's pluses and minuses. All right, so
Strikes and gutters.
let's see. So as you look into this cave, it looks like it has like the wall has collapsed and opened up into this naturally occurring alcove. You can see it's not very deep, but there is just a pile of refuse and trash and garbage that's half submerged, and but it comes up into this big mound, probably 5 or 6 feet up out of the water.
Okay.
It's like a
Rats.
compost heap or something.
Kind of, yeah.
Ugh, stink.
Nothing of any value in there. that I
Or
can see.
a monster's bathroom, perhaps.
Ooh,
You
yeah,
wanna
they're
dig
pooping
around
in
in it?
there.
Are
I
there any
will-
ROUSs?
I will dig around in there and investigate it a little bit.
The Golgoth and the shit demon pops out.
Nothing. No, give me an investigation check. Let me make sure I got this right. Yeah.
I can just give you an intelligence check.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nat 20.
Oh,
All right. There is something about the refuse, this pile of refuse, that is not quite natural. Thing in the pile.
I will walk over here and go up along here.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Perception is wisdom.
Yep.
Oh, I see the red hat.
Yeah.
That's what I failed.
So that section of wall, this fucking map. You notice what appears to be the outline of a door.
Miroslav will communicate with the shadow. It's like a doorknob, or what is it?
It's, what you see is the outline of the door.
How far
He
away can
will
the shadow
push pull the door.
Give me a. Let me make sure I got this right.
Do we really think we want to go in this way?
Pulls on the door. There's no handholds for him to, and there's no latch that you see on this side of the door.
Okay. All right. He will go over to the dais and have a look at that.
Okay.
He'll do a perception check before he gets.
How far away can the shadow go from you?
I don't know.
Pull that out of my ass.
That's pretty far.
Again, you see rust stains dangling from the ceiling. This altar is made of stone. It's carved with imagine these undead ghouls and ghasts and shadows just grasping at humanoids, crawl away from them, and these undead hands grip and grasp them, and there is dried blood everywhere.
Dried blood everywhere.
Everywhere, all over the dais, all over the.
I will return to Miroslav and resume behaving approximately like you would expect a shadow to act.
He's a mostly shadow now. Okay.
Did Aklis pick up on any of this?
I
Shadow.
don't know what's Aklis been doing. Give me a perception check. You see Miroslav doing something, but you can't. He's doing something strange, something odd. He's just sitting there staring through the bars of that portcullis for a couple minutes, not moving, which you
Aklis
seem to think seems kind of strange.
Aklis will kind of poke his head around. Are you well, Doctor?
I am quite well, thank you. Although I am very disturbed from the contents of this room. There's an evil on this dais that has been here for. It is the source of much suffering, which is the bane of every disciple of Ilmater.
Speaking of evil, I am going to reach out with one of my divine senses.
Okay.
60 feet away from me in every direction.
60 feet away from you, and you sense undead,
Celestials and fiends.
celestials, and that's a big old circle. Strangely enough, you do not sense any undead, celestials,
He
or
would sense
fiends.
at least two undead.
Well, yeah.
Present company excluded. Um, within the same radius, also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated.
Oh, that dais definitely desecrated.
Definitely sense some
There's
desecration.
a great sense of evil about that dais.
It's on the dais, on the dais, on the dais, on the dais, on the dais.
It must have been where they did their sacrifices.
The Sacro Blues.
This sacre bleu. All right, not having sense, start walking down and checking out each one of these cells.
Okay. See, in each of the cells is just the chains, the shackles.
I'll set up on that door.
Okay. On the inside of the door.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So as you, Salim, as you get to about right here, you hear the tapping
Shh! Everyone stop!
on the other side of the wall.
I hear a
'Cause
tapping.
I don't think you've shared what's going on. So he just hears the tapping.
Something's tapping. I will walk up to the wall and listen.
He taps twice more. Goes
I
back
knocked
to
on my
the
desk
iPad.
and the dog. I knocked on nuts.
I hear a knocking and a dog barking.
And Scarlett thought somebody was at the door, and she came to answer the door.
This time of the day.
Yeah.
I will do a perception check here.
With advantage, please. There.
With the tapping.
Well, that'll just be a push then, because I already have disadvantage on checks.
And of course, Miroslav could yell out at any time. Oh, you see a little latch that you can pull and open up that door.
I found a secret door. Let's kill
Shadow.
whatever's tapping on the other side.
My shadow comes back to me.
Um,
Okay, you want to open it up?
I look around to make sure that there are people there. I've got
And
backup.
again,
And
Is anybody going to try to collect that ring before we move forward?
Yeah, Oglethorpe says, wait, before we go any further into this unknown room full of water and death, there is looks like a ring over here on this skeleton prisoner. It might be of some value to us. I've already got one magic item. I don't know if it's magic or not.
Why don't you use that fancy hand of yours?
I will use. Okay, he will use his telekinesis to pull a ring off of that skeleton.
All right, it is in. Wait, let me just make sure it's. Yep, it's.
What's it say? What's it called?
It says
10
gold
minutes,
ring.
stick magic.
Gold ring. All right.
5 golden ring.
we can all get married.
Glad I could set you all off.
5 gold tooths. Okay, you gonna open up
All
that
right.
door?
Yeah, I will pop the latch.
All right, and you did not investigate for traps, did you?
No, I didn't.
But it is not trapped, and you are able to walk right in the room.
As I see him doing that, I leave the portcullis and come back up and around.
Can I do a perception check here?
You may.
Did I see anything over at the
And again,
portcullis?
the chanting again has, just as a reminder, has stopped. You see nothing, and you think it's glorious.
I was hoping to catch Miroslav leaving the portcullis and think it was an enemy.
Kill him!
Kill him!
It was a trap down here, that evil bastard. Someone please stomp that tooth over there.
Check the south hallway. The south part. We checked the bottom part of it.
Of the
I think it was just more prison cells, yeah.
Yeah, I send those there everything.
This is a murder room if I ever saw one.
Do not.
All it
Yes.
seems. You perceive what I've shared with you already. Is everybody coming in?
I think everybody's coming in.
Excellent.
Oh, that we're gonna die.
Yes. Again.
This wall just scared shitless.
Okay.
Do you put it back in?
Miroslav, I'm going to put you right there.
Did
No.
Miroslav say anything about that garbage pile to us earlier? No.
I don't think Miroslav has shared anything with you guys.
He's a very
Let's go try to
dick.
open that portal.
As
Dick.
everybody's kind of gathering out here, I'll tell them that there's a pile of refuse to the south that seems very unusual.
Yeah,
I fear it might be the remains of those who have been sacrificed on the dais.
Do you want us?
On the
I'll
dais?
do a
On the
perception
dais,
for it.
on the dais.
On the dais?
Ooh, on
On
the
the
dais.
Do
On
we
the
want
dais.
to
On the dais.
open the portcullis so we have a means of egress?
Yes,
I would do that if I were you. I think that's a grand
It's-
idea.
It's very
My
heavy,
boy.
I can warn you. It might not
Strength
be
check.
easy to do.
Two. Again.
Try. Let me show you how it's done. I'm gonna try it. Check.
There are only 2 of us that have not been affected by
I will give you
exhaustion.
some guidance and while he helps. Somebody get
Oh.
guidance and help.
Oh God, here comes Heckle.
Heckle, you're out of range.
Here, I can.
Yeah, but he's gonna walk over here. I mean, he's done all the strength things so far.
Does he
Roll an
need
extra
to-
d4.
Say if you want, either one of us can give you guidance.
does
He's
he-
Them sleeves
shrug?
up. Oh yeah, he's gonna. Oh yeah, give it a little humph.
Crack
Someone,
his neck.
Salim, help him.
And
I will. I'll.
Yeah, roll with
I'll aid him.
advantage.
Yeah.
Does he want help?
Do you want to?
Oh hell!
The cock at
He's again.
It got it tighter. Now it's gonna be a harder.
and he shit
He
his
was,
pants.
he was turning it the wrong way.
The
and
wrong
he shit
way,
his pants.
Lefty
He-
loosey, boy.
Oh dear.
Jesus. Everybody.
This portcullis reminds me of the Battle of the Table.
That will go down in the archives of the Inkwell Library.
Only there were a bard to tell
Everybody else gives it a shot.
trials
I'll
and
give it.
tribulations of the
I'm
table.
just perceiving as I go.
Room 27.
May I get some guidance, please, from
I got you.
You can give you self guidance.
Not gonna help
I guess I can. Not gonna help me.
Not gonna do it.
you. So. Yep,
what
we've
oh,
learned
I
so
thought
far
that,
is that
I thought
there's
that, I
nothing
thought that
in the
9
street.
was. I thought that 9 was Raylan. So that was Salim's perception. And again, nothing more than what I have shared with you so far. What is that? Strength check, y'all. Y'all turns it, and it starts to crank and move, and the portcullis
Look at
raises.
y'all. Sweet.
There you go.
Nice.
And now,
How high up is this walkway?
The walkway is about 4 feet up. Above, so it's 2 feet above the water. So imagine that
Okay.
the water's about 2 feet deep. The walkway is about 2 feet
Well,
deep.
I
and
reach
the
down, I
ceiling,
place my palm on the edge, and then I kind of just jump down into the water.
Okay. All right.
Wait, is there anything like fish in the water? Or any?
Give me a perception check.
Boom, boom, boom. This is probably gonna suck too. Oh, there it is. Oh, Chabby.
Not bad. Not bad.
don't see anything. It's very murky. It's dirty. It's of a putrescent stench about it. You do not
Putrescent.
see anything living. You don't like my word putrescent?
I do.
Is that a word?
Yes,
Sure it
it's a
is.
word.
It is.
Putrescent.
Sounds like
putrescent.
Reminds me of scrumtrulescent.
Is that when you're really young? You have pre-prutescence?
Yes, exactly.
Lessened.
I'm gonna walk up to the edge of the dais and perceive again.
All right. Are
Be
you stepping
careful,
up? Are you
Paladin.
stepping up onto it?
Be careful,
Not yet. I'm just
Paladin.
at the foot of it. I'm kind of looking. You said it's just blood on the altar?
There's dried blood. There's images of ghouls grabbing living humanoids and like dragging them back into crypts, if you will. And you just know from divine sense that you did earlier that there is just an aura of evil about this dais.
Meliki, there is evil here.
And imagine if you could somehow cleanse this dais for me, Aliki.
That's exactly what I was thinking about.
Deus is
Do it.
clean.
This
Do it.
dais
Get up
is
there.
clean.
Clean that motherfucker.
With what?
I don't know.
Give me that cloak you're wearing.
I need
thought
some
she
old
was old.
rag.
Can I borrow your robe, Oglethorpe?
He throws.
I dip it in the water.
Okay.
And I walk up to the backside of the altar and I try to scrub the
All right.
debris.
What is that thing right there? He's in front of there. That
That's the altar.
looking thing.
That's the altar.
Oh, okay.
So as you, I'll
That's where the
put
chains
you
are?
here. So as you step up here and you get behind the altar, the portcullis slams shut. The secret door slams shut.
No.
And all on the ledge, you see apparitions, and the chanting arises again. And all of these apparitions appear to be dark, black-robed figures holding torches, but the torch fire is black and seems to draw light into it, where you'd expect faces under the hoods of these robes. You see voids, and the chant that they repeat over and over and over again
shit.
is this. Come on. One must die. One must die. Die.
Yeah.
And
Atlas, you're the best at it. Get up there.
Finally found something.
you hear to the south a rumbling.
I scrub faster on the
Oh
altar.
shit.
As
Oh shit, a shambling mound.
the
Fuck, we're in trouble, dude.
putrescence, the mound of refuse and grossness
We're in trouble.
comes to life, and the
These things
chanting
ain't no joke.
changes to Lorgoth, Lorgoth, Lorgoth. I need everybody
Oh shit.
as the house, all around you, everything starts to shake as if you are in an earthquake. Bricks start to fall from the ceiling. The chains that are hanging from the wall begin to rattle. Ripples go across the water around you. The shambling mound. Roll for initiative.
And all
It's Larry
The
Shamble.
way is shut.
Gary
You were the
Shandling.
only one strong
Larry.
enough to open it.
This is the Larry Shambling Show.
That's a lot of disadvantage.
Oh shit.
Rolled a
Very
nat
good.
20. And it put a 7.
gambling mound.
I am just going to tell you this. The Shambling Mount, Lorgoth, has 208 hit points.
Oh,
What?
don't tell us.
So,
Let's get the fuck out of here.
round
Yo.
one,
And
Y'all open that
We
portcullis
can't.
here
back up.
we go. Luckily,
Try to open it.
it does not have much movement, but it is coming towards you.
Oh, shit.
And it move. Actually, it's going to double move, so it's going to get to right there. Double move. And let's X out of that. Get this. Reverend Raylan.
I will. Oh, bloody soon. I will get out the bless scroll and cast it on Salim, y'all, and Miroslav.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Everybody on squares.
Thank you so much.
If I can cast a spell, can I just cast it off the scroll? Do I have to do a roll?
You have that spell on your list. You have that spell memorized and prepared. You can just cast it off the scroll.
All right. Miroslav, Salim, and y'all. Then I will untarget them and put that on me. The concentration. And then I will cast Shillelagh on myself. And take a step up here in the corner closer to the exit because I can only go 15 feet.
Okay. Y'all.
He said that there's no like door handle or anything on the secret door
You
side,
see a
right?
door handle or a latch.
Why didn't we prop that open?
Well, you were.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you
You were
this.
almost up there.
So is your intent to flee?
I'm down to fly if we can get out of here.
Let's say I don't know. This is a big
All I have
bastard.
is cantrips, man. I can do 1d8.
I wouldn't have walked in
1d6.
here if I needed to. If I didn't want to come in here.
I'm just hearing one must die.
what's going to happen if we flee, though? There's no way out. There's no door.
Does anyone know
yeah, we
why?
can't get out.
I need to know if you all want to fight or if you all want to flee.
Wait.
Because again, the room is shaking, bricks are falling out of the ceiling.
House is crumbling.
So just what you decide will determine what happens next or how this proceeds.
Art of valor. Everyone out.
The doorway was. But we can.
Our best bet's
Fly,
probably
you
the pip.
fools. Fly, you fools.
Fly, you fools. Is that the consensus?
Yeah.
All right.
If we can.
So, you have decided to flee. So, as opposed to entering combat, we are starting a skill challenge. So, you will be presented on the way out of this house with a variety of. You will do skill checks on these obstacles. A certain number that you must pass and a certain number that you can't. Each individual can only perform the skill check one time. So Jide can only do a strength check once. Slav can only do a wisdom check twice in this whole process. You can
Once?
use
Is it
any.
once or twice?
You can once. You can use any skill.
Okay.
You can use any skill once.
Okay.
So basically, you
Is it
got
skill
each of
or
you-
is it
skill.
Arcana?
So
Can you use Arcana?
any of those skills. So skills, abilities, but you can use one. So you can do a strength check one time. You can do or I guess it's all not strength. It's all skills. So athletics,
Okay.
thieves' tools, insight, investigation.
Gotcha.
Each of you can use all of them one time each, and that's it. After you use a strength check, you cannot use it again.
I'm gonna start throwing guidances
And
out
you can
like candy.
use. I will let
Yes.
you use any skill check that you want if you can justify it. If you
Okay.
think you can figure out that portcullis, you can use it. If you think you can use a deception check and you can explain to me why you can use a deception check to lift that portcullis, you can use it.
Do you have to be proficient?
Only help.
Obviously, but
Anything
So
that's intelligent, I think I should do. I'm +6 there in like Arcana, Investigation, Nature, Religion, all those.
right
Atlas
now,
is dead.
mostly strength and charisma checks for me.
at the moment, that there are two potential ways out of this room. You just have to figure out which one you're going to use, going to maneuver it. So we're still in initiative order. So if you don't want to use a skill to get out of, on any particular challenge,
But you can still move if you want.
but you can still move, you can do all that stuff, and you can hold action, however you want to do it. So right now we're on y'all's turn. Y'all, what do you want to do?
Hmm.
I don't have anything really besides insight or medicine, really, or survival.
Survive.
Yeah.
Is there any check he can do to get the door back open?
Well, that he can use any skill he wants to use if he can justify why.
When he created,
Or how it's.
Yeah, so yeah, you can use, if you can justify it to me and make a good case for it, I'll let you do it. But it's gonna be tough to convince me that you can use a deception check on this door, where it might be a whole lot easier that you could use survival or
So if I use insight, this basically.
So insight.
Well,
keep in
insight's
mind, is
technically
more
like
on,
body movements, right?
yeah, insight is more like reading an individual.
Ugh, how about survival? I don't know. Unless history, if I remember how it opened. Maybe that'll give me a clue. But that's the only other thing I really got. Or I can just pass it, because I don't know who else will really.
History to think about how the door was managed.
Say I could either do actually. Can I perceive how it closed or how it opened?
Give me a perception check.
You can't do your action and then do another action.
Could do the check and then tell Atlas what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me take off the guidance real quick. All right, perception.
that's strong.
Okay. As you are looking at this secret door, you can see the faintest of outlines. And you think you see in the bottom left corner, it's not a latch, but it's definitely, there's a crack that's bigger than anywhere else, and you might be able to somehow leverage or lever that open, in that crack.
Anybody have a crowbar? I know it comes with one of the.
I might. Hold on.
I've got a piston.
You got a spear.
I've got a crowbar.
Yeah, you got a spear tip. All right, crowbar.
Okay. Atlas, are you done? Or y'all, are you done?
Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I can really
Tell
do,
him in
right?
your accent, man. Tell him in your accent what to do.
Right here,
Yeah,
there's
keep
a
that to
small.
yourself. Yeah.
There's a small lever. Break it.
Break it. That's good.
Break it. We need to get the
Go
hell
for
out
it.
of here.
Get out this
Yeah.
door and yell it out.
Okay.
Oglethorpe.
Oglethorpe's going to start heading that way, but there's no way in hell he's going near that mound. So 5, 15, 20, 25. I got to get through him. Shit. I ain't going anywhere near that. Fuck. He'll just stay right there, and that'll be his turn. Getting this door open. So. Oh,
Henry Heckle.
Oh, he's kind of stuck right. Check on that portcullis.
I'm just going to save mine.
You can do any kind of check you wanted.
I know. Let's see.
Do a performance check on that portcullis.
The performance ain't that good. I'm telling you.
Open to me.
Was there? Did he do an investigation check on it?
Absolutely. You can do any kind of check you want to do.
Am I allowed to talk / metagame out of turn, or better I don't? Well, it's kind of the same.
He's going to stand there.
I have a plan, but I don't want to share it out of.
Yeah, just
Well,
hold on for your turn.
Miroslav pre-action can yell if you have an idea, but
Yeah, you want to yell something out, that's fine, but we're not going to debate it.
My shadow can open that door from the other side.
Send him.
If there's a latch on the other.
So if Heckle, if you want to hold your turn, hold your action, or you just want to move, you can do that.
We can save that till. I mean, that's not even
he will double.
That's not even rolling the die, in my opinion.
You know what though? It's fair.
20.
It fits.
5.
You going that way?
He's double moving. He's just running as far away around as he can get away from that thing. I should be able to get to right. I think that's right there. It'd be 5, 10, 10, 20, 20, 30. It'd be right here. It would be his max.
Okay.
And that was going to be his turn because he's heard him talking about this door, and he's just getting the hell.
Okay. Miroslav.
Miroslav is going to send his shadow.
Okay.
I don't see him anymore, but
hang on. I'll get him. I see him. All right, I should see him.
And he's going to get down there, and he's going to go through the door.
He goes under the crack in the door. He goes right under the door.
There, and is going to open that door.
All right. He lifts up the lever and opens the door.
And then he's going to use the rest of his movement. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Up to here. He's got 40 feet of movement. I can't move him for some reason.
Yeah, you probably don't have control. So that because I don't have him as an NPC, so that's.
And Zlatan, since this is his turn, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He can get to here double moving through Aklis. Being careful not to touch him.
How careful are you being?
Well, I don't. The rules is written. You can
I'm
walk
just
through
kidding. I'm just
somebody
kidding.
without touching.
I'm just giving you a hard time. All right.
That's pretty powerful, man. That shadow.
That's the end of my turn.
Aklis. I'm gonna.
Right, Aklis.
He'll stay out there ahead of me. Actually,
Okay.
can Zlatan double move? Because he didn't have to open a door
How many times can
fine.
you use that shadow a day?
constantly.
You can use that thing constantly.
Yep.
Shoot.
But it's not all upside.
I haven't seen the downside yet.
Yeah, well.
All right.
It's cool.
So the shadow's there, and you're moving ahead
In
of
a
your
broken
shadow.
way.
I'm moving ahead of my shadow.
Okay.
My shadow is disjointed from my movement once again.
So there's
Whoever's
if I
the
double
last one out,
move,
shut that door.
I mean, his touch does do
I'm trying to be
damage,
funny.
so. And that's not the worst of it, quite frankly.
No, it's
Okay.
Aklis.
I
comes
was just trying to
upon-
have fun, dude.
That's fine. That's good. That's good.
Aklis comes up on the
It's all
shadow and is
Shit
immediately taken aback and just stops in his tracks there and won't go
Kill
through
it.
or past
You
it.
would,
You'd probably try to
you would
attack
probably
it, wouldn't
kill
you?
it. Yeah, I would.
I double
I
moved,
don't know anything.
so no.
Oh.
Salim.
Oh, I can get out of it.
Ooh, you.
Just trying to
What's
decide
its reach?
whether I want to get out of it or wait out. It's not really
Before we move any further, would you rule, Jared, that everyone saw that it was my shadow that kind of leapt off of my body and
You
went
were
and
down
opened
in
this
that
door and
thing.
let us fall out?
What?
Or
Yeah, I
would
mean, I
you
think
say
people have.
that's not-
I mean, we've seen your shadow
Yeah, we've seen it.
jump loose before.
Yeah. So but people wouldn't waste their turn attacking my shadow.
Oh
unless
yeah.
you think-
I think we just want to kill it because it's yours.
well, that may be.
Yeah.
That's a
just
choice.
common. That's just common.
So
Although he did just let us out.
Yeah.
Salim
Yeah.
is going to come down here.
Yeah, I have nothing against the shadow. It's just you. Just a straight drain.
It's just me.
He's going to come down here with Heckle and try to
Okay.
as he leaves.
So you jump up there. Okay.
And then he'll move to there. Just think so if the and he has his warhammer.
The shadow's already gone.
Everyone up!
Oh
Yeah, I'm hauling ass.
man, you guys caught a break there. Shambling Mound goes last this turn. Huge.
Okay, it's what, 10, 20 to get through them?
Oglethorpe isn't out though.
Yep, he's gonna kill me. I'm the closest one to him.
Still got a bunch of people in there.
All right.
So it's 10 feet through
25.
Aklis, 20 feet through,
Can't fight him.
and then 25 feet.
I'll say that's 45. If I double move, 45. It would be 60, 70.
Oh, watch out! Watch it out! Be careful.
Well, I should be able to slide past.
You have to double move. But you
Yeah,
can't.
I have to double move there anyways, but I've got 40 feet, so I have 80 feet double movement.
That's pretty sweet, werewolf man.
They'll just
All
stick
right.
there. Give a little bit more space.
Raylan.
Or Raylan.
Okay, there's 20.
Hey, can I recon something real quick? It's just a movement.
Yeah,
Could I have just stopped there in the water at the
sure.
corner?
Yep.
All right.
I'll give you that. Raylan, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Sorry. Trying to think if I needed to. No, that's all I can do. I'll be.
Are you? Oh, that's right. You're half movement, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh dear.
Oh, this is gonna be so brutal. I
Oh,
forgot
shit.
about half movement for some of you. Oh,
Am I up?
Oglethorpe. Mm-hmm.
All right, so 5,
Get out of here.
10, 25, 30 more, and 5, 10. I don't know if I can get through these two guys.
10, 15, 20,
I can get through the
25,
shadow, can
30. You can get.
I can
Yeah,
go
you
through the
can
shadow.
get north of the shadow.
Yeah, okay. That's where Oglethorpe will go. Calamus! Calamus will come. I'll move him right here. So
And
somebody
the
can
house
through.
continues to rumble and shake, and bricks are falling, and dust is falling, and every step you take, you're bouncing around and wobbling around. Henry Heckle.
He is running, running, running.
Henry, get out!
He just dives, just through the
Another
door.
flavor
Get
fall.
out of there.
Flavor
Another
dive.
flavor fall.
Oh,
All right.
that he just
And
getting out.
after all,
Ackles.
these are flavor fall.
You
So
got
do I?
half
Is it
movement. You can't get through
Yeah, no.
that.
shadow, or do I just step through it?
It would be you're still going through an allied space, so we're into one of those alcoves just to get a little bit closer out. That's fine.
Then you could diagonal out where I'm
I
going.
can get to there, double moving.
10,
Diagonal
20.
move.
Oh yeah, I guess because you can go 30, so you can go 30 feet
Right.
total. So yeah, that's fine.
Oh, he can't go 30, can he?
Well,
If I
He's
double
double
move.
move.
exhausted.
If he does a double move.
Oh, 30. Yes.
God, I hope that staircase doors come back.
We're gonna see.
Salim.
All right, so we'll take the steps. Let's see, it's
20 right there.
25, 30.
30.
You have to. I guess you have to use those stairs, huh?
I guess I could have jumped up, but I didn't know if that would still count as 5 feet to jump up.
It's only 2 feet deep of water, but
All right, so that's 50 to there.
You can stay there. Coves.
I'll
North or south of Heckle.
move to there just to clear, so that Rev doesn't have to move through 2 spaces.
Miroslav.
Bring it on, beastie.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, all the way.
You're not even gonna go to the portcullis and try to. Okay.
Nice. You're closer to the door than you are the portcullis.
You can shoot at it to distract it from the portcullis.
I didn't think we could attack it. Can we attack it? I thought we had to do checks or something. I thought we forgo.
You're fleeing now. I mean, if you want to, if you want to attempt some kind of check that would involve an attack to try to distract him from Raylan, then we would do that as an attack roll and an ability roll or a skill check to see if you can deceive or mislead or something along those lines.
Send that stupid fucking shadow back in there and wait, like have it go chase it around.
Try to drag it away.
So if I just do an attack, that's going to take up an action.
I would allow you to do an attack and then roll some kind of a check to see if that would distract sound from going after Raylan.
All right, I'm going to go 5, 10.
Send a shadow
10.
in there.
15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10. Here, okay? So
Okay.
it took me 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet to get there. And then I'm going
10
to
more.
target the shambling mound. And I'm going to thorn whip him.
Okay. You're going to go portcullis. What's the range on the thorn whip?
30.
I can step up a space if that'll help me get through that portcullis with less of a...
It's probably going to be the same case.
Thank you,
So
sweetheart.
give me an attack. Minus 5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so the thorn whip flashes out at it. Now, what kind of ability check to do?
I mean, I don't really understand why I need to do ability check to do an attack roll, but I will if you want me to.
A
Attack
deception
roll to determine whether or not that attack distracts the shambling mound from Reverend Raylan and makes it come up towards the portcullis.
All right.
Yeah, the crack of the whip is loud enough.
I was thinking
can
like
do
a
a
deception be cool, yeah. Or
Yep.
Call that a
like
deception check?
Yep. Do you want to yell anything out? Do you want to say anything? You want to try to...
Hey, Gary Shambling. I'm thorn whipping you.
go and whip that ass.
Okay. All right. So give me a deception check.
Natty 1.
Natural 1.
Oh my god.
That was
Fuck,
a valiant
dude.
attempt. As you guys do these skill checks, please mark off that you... I can't keep track of all of them.
And John, I love your
That was a great effort. It just didn't... The roll was just not...
And
in
I'll
your
use
favor.
my last 5
It
feet
was
to come
just-
over here.
The roll was just a hair off.
Just a touch off.
I did
Just a
drop an
little.
11, which would have been a 14.
Missed it by.
If you hit him on the attack, I was going to give you advantage on the...
Attack, I was going to drag him.
Yep, that would have worked too.
That would have been good.
Yep.
You would have dragged him right closer to him, actually, or right about the same, probably.
Well,
All
it
right.
15
me,
feet?
though.
Oh, what do you want to do with your shadow?
Where's my threes?
He's going to come up here and just act like my shadow for now. He's going to hang tight.
Shadow.
Shadow knows.
I love your
shadow.
shadow. I do love your shadow.
All right, he's going to shamble up here.
Shit.
I need to read
Raylan's gonna
this
die
real
a second
quick.
time too. Holy crap, holy.
Gets 2 attacks.
Oh god, this is not good, man.
Oh, gosh.
Didn't we fight one of these in like the?
We
It's
fought
like
one
two
and
slam attacks, or they deal decent
Something
damage
like
each
that.
hit.
Or in Tomb of Annihilation? I can't remember.
That's a hit.
Oh,
we fought them
Jesus.
in Out of the Abyss, but we were level 10.
Look at that
That.
minimum
Yeah.
damage.
Oh God, you got a cheat
You
dog.
did lose con.
I'm blessed. Everybody else ran out, so it wouldn't have helped him for anyway.
Second attack. Now I'm going to go ahead and tell you that if he hits, you become grappled.
Oh, Jesus.
Then we got to go back, boys.
Hit.
Oh,
Fuck.
No.
Almost
no.
onto that 4.
Oh,
ooh,
15 points.
Oh,
Reverend
so
down.
he immediately went down. Holy
Down.
shit.
Somebody's got to let us know because we're halfway out of here. Miroslav, did you see that?
I would say probably not.
That's
I think
right.
the
You
only
moved
one
back.
the
I
only
would
one
say
who
that
saw it
Heckle
directly was
and maybe-
Heckle.
Heckle would have seen it.
I mean, I might have heard it pretty distinctly, but I didn't see it.
However,
Holy hell.
playing Heckle as Heckle,
Didn't say anything.
he's right behind me. He's right behind me.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's shitty
Holy
for CJ,
shit.
but
That's
I
the way
think
you
that's
would
what
say it?
Heckle would do.
Oh, that's so
I mean-
terrible. Man.
And it's not. Well,
You're gonna burn
Well,
it fucking
And
down.
you know what? I'm gonna give Henry Heckle. If you say keep going and tell everybody keep going, is that what you're doing?
Oh.
well, also, I'm looking at it this way too. He's double moved his past 2 turns to get to where he's at there. So would he even be looking behind himself?
You can roll a perception check. That's your
Will Flavor Fall do anything against that?
Because if you call, I said he's busting
Yep.
tail to get through that
Yep.
door.
you can.
last thing you see before you go through the door is me standing there.
You like gave him a high five as you passed.
You hear you know that Raylan is coming behind you, and as you step through the secret door, you hear and a splash in the water.
Oh, and he's in the water now.
For fun, flavor.
Oh God.
Flavor water.
I mean,
Is it carbonated flavor water?
I don't want to play it that way at all.
You got to play it how you think Heckle would play it.
Oh, Heckle was absolute chicken shit. He is getting out of there. I mean, we'll play this as Heckle, straight up.
What was that,
He's
Heckle?
bottle
Yep.
cap.
Did you see what
He's
happened?
right behind me. He's right behind me. He'll be here any second. He's right on my tail.
Bottle cap.
Everybody going. Everybody going.
God.
Oh, I hate to do that. God damn, I hate
Bottle
to do that.
cap for
Yeah,
Heckle.
but Salim's still there though, and he knows.
Here,
He heard the
Heckle,
same
it
thing,
wasn't your
and-
turn yet to move yet. So.
Wrong.
All right. Oh, the Shambling Mound goes again.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus.
It might not even matter. It might not even matter.
Yeah, Heckle may be dead.
It isn't gonna matter. I'm afraid we're.
It's not gonna matter.
All right. This
He's
is
gonna
what
be dead outright.
this is what it says it would do. The Shambling Mound engulfs a grappled creature.
Dude.
He's already dead. It's gonna be crit.
The engulfed target is blinded, restrained. Of course, you're unconscious. You're unable to breathe.
It wouldn't even matter what I did
And
then.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw right now.
Who?
You, Raylan.
all of them. I would be.
You fail automatic. You
Yeah,
fail Constitution saves.
Okay.
It'll take care of itself.
Oh well. Yeah.
Oh,
Natural.
Oh my
one.
God!
Jesus.
So
And none of us know about it.
and does an
It's automatic
additional.
No, it's automatic crit.
Yep. I'll have to roll it again.
Well, that's over my. That's one off my max hit points anyway. So that's gone.
And Reverend Ray in 2 episodes has succumbed and has died.
Oh my God! Man, we tried,
right.
CJ.
So
Jared, I
Well,
know
some
my
of us
backup character is awesome, but
yep, very brutal. I know. You just you
Couldn't
went
succumb to
to
exhaustion.
you were in the wrong spot and the exhaustion.
well, no,
There's-
I knew what I was doing. I knew that if I double moved, I wouldn't be able to do anything else other than like else. But I was like, no, if I stand here, at least everybody else is pretty much getting out of this room because
Where am I going?
I'm moving everybody up to the next map.
Okay. Well, I was going to go launch off.
It's away.
I was going to go launch off the steps and into the shambling mound to pull his body out.
If you want, that's what you want to do. I will let you.
If
No,
this is-
you've already moved us now. I hate for you to move us back.
Don't waste your time with the good berries.
if the voice now, they said
Like a
sacrifice one, and they willingly, but they got
One
one.
will die.
well,
So didn't
we will
I hear a
see.
voice? The altar.
Consecrated stuff.
Well, no, you didn't hear a voice in your head. You just thought this would be.
That
You heard the
Maliki
DM's
might-
voice in your head, saying that Maliki might appreciate you.
Here, you hear another voice in your head, and it's Oglethorpe's. The DM has no soul. He's killed 2 people twice in 2 days.
I might interpret
He's
that.
evil.
Evil.
I might
He's
interpret
taking
that.
4 years of frustration out on us.
No shit, right? Holy crap! That's exactly what it is. We are being punished
It's a punished for Abyss.
for Abyss.
We're being punished for
For
Abyss. Yeah.
For a previous party.
He said he wasn't
All
going
right.
to do that, but it's obvious that
he
he's
wanted to
gonna.
kill Valor so bad.
CJ was
He
the
wanted to
only
kill
one I
all of
wanted
us.
to die. I wanted
here we
CJ's
are.
character to die every chance I got.
Got
So-
real info. We're good.
So you run up the stairs. And now we're going to kind of go out of initiative order a little bit, just to make this a little bit quicker. But we're just not going to keep changing and all that.
Call
So let me,
whatever.
yeah. So let
Or
me,
whatever you want to do.
let me get. I'm going to leave this music on. All right. So, Salim, you are. Aklis, you finally caught up a little bit late. Salim, do you want to go north, jump over the trap, or do you want to go to the east?
Well,
And I assume you would want to get up to where the stairs go up, which is number 22 on the map.
Where's
all right,
22?
So let's just go through 29.
I will.
I see it. I see it.
We're going to do this. That's
To the
30
table.
to the.
No, the table! Don't do it!
And then
Okay.
You went around the table.
Hang on. As you run into this room,
Oh God!
and you run into this, you hear screaming. As you hear this screaming coming from this direction, and in this room, you see a man chained to this wooden table. He's thrashing and screaming. There's a gash that runs the length of the beat of his heart. How or where he came from, you do not know. But you hear the cultists chanting in the distance, hungering. The cultists are coming from you. Can you silence him some way, somehow, before the cultists descend upon you?
Um, I am going to
Chop his
persuasion
head
check
off.
to try to persuade him to shut the hell up.
All right. Give me a
'Cause
roll and
that's
mark
what you were
off your
telling me, right?
persuasion
Is that
check.
Well,
he needed to
you
be
gotta say
quiet?
something.
You can
gotta
silence
say
him. You can silence him however you think best.
Well,
You can kill him if you want to.
I would say something, and you might get like a bonus if it's good. Yeah.
so explain that again. So,
Okay, so there's a man screaming here, and
right.
while this is going on, the rest of you come into the room. You see this guy here on the table. He's screaming, "Please help me! Please let me go! Please help me!" Ah! You hear the chanting picks up again. They're coming. They're getting closer. And this guy's screaming, yelling, drawing those cults to you.
And this is a real guy.
As far as you can tell.
Kill him. I don't know. Oh, he's already got his chest opened up, right? And he's pumping blood from his heart. An artery, right? Or something like that.
I'm putting a timer on right now.
But he is bleeding.
He appears to be bleeding, best you can tell.
Can I just cover his mouth until he bleeds out?
Just chop his head off, man. Just chop his fucking head off.
Um,
Pull out his dagger and chop his head off.
I can't do it. I can't just kill him.
So Oglethorpe, you pull out your dagger
And I'm gonna cut his head off.
and you cut his throat.
Yes,
I
we
can't do
scream
it.
anymore.
I could have tried to persuade
Okay.
him to be quiet, but I couldn't have just murdered him like that.
You do that.
Well, Oglethorpe can't because
All right.
he is very, very old and wise.
Oglethorpe, give.
He's very, very old and murderous.
I've seen lots in my old time, Sonny. This is nothing unnatural.
Oglethorpe,
Yes.
give me
yes.
a. What kind of check do you need to do for that? Medicine check to silence him quietly. Kill him
Ruthlessness.
quick to where he does not yell out and make any more noise.
Oh, you sure you don't want a nature check?
Mm-hmm.
You sure you don't want an investigation check?
I'm so positive. All right. So you jab the dagger into the side of his throat and just rip it across his neck. And blood just starts gushing out all over you, all over Heckle, as being the closest ones to his head.
Heckle's just
All right.
stunned.
As a protector of life, that
Does it
I'm
work?
just completely.
He
dumbstruck by
dies,
what just
yes, he
happened.
dies.
And
chanting.
Oglethorpe says, "Go ahead." Sorry, say it
And the
again.
chanting fades down a different hallway.
Oglethorpe says to Salim, he's like, "Paladin, this isn't my first rodeo. This was unnatural creature here. It had to be killed. It had to be slain. It was part of this unholy house. So do not fret." And then Oglethorpe leads the way like Gandalf, like a fucking badass Gandalf up this
Follow
way.
me, follow me.
Follow, fly, you
Who
fools!
complaining
Fucking stairs, goddamn stairs!
All right. So you get up to the stairs. Again, the house continues to shake. And where the door had disappeared, it is back. That's straight out of the book, guys. I did not make that bullshit up.
I know
Let me
you
find.
Oh, you've made up plenty of bullshit, but that's
Not that bullshit. Though.
not that
not
bullshit.
that bullshit. Let me
It
find.
wasn't gonna let us house that easy.
Hell no. All right, let me get you guys into this next.
I feel the house itself is
Yeah, as you
some sort
go.
of a creature that's trying to kill us.
Salim hears his words and he understands now. But yeah,
What
training
words?
is
What
just hard
words?
to overcome.
Yeah.
Okay,
When I told him that, I
Gotcha.
felt that this wasn't real and it was like the house trying to trick us or whatever. I don't know. I'm just making shit up on the fly.
Yep.
It's good. It's good shit, man.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put the shadow just up here to the side.
I really thought it was bottle cap worthy, but
I concur.
Oh, you guys.
you guys.
All right. Let me find this next. Okay, here we go. So dust, as you come pouring into this attic hall, dust chokes the attic. You see, right in front of Oglethorpe, where there used to be a window, it's now bricks. And whatever spirit haunts this wretched house has no intention of letting. There are, as you recall, the stairs are over here, the spiral staircase. You're going to have to go through room 8 to get over to 21 to get to the secret staircase.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm confused. Again?
No, over here. To get down,
Oh, okay.
you came
I
up
gotcha.
this secret staircase. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
coming up
yeah, yeah,
right where
yeah.
you are was the staircase down to the basement. And so
Yeah.
now this
It's like,
staircase.
come!
Yep.
I mean, he's just full on Gandalf running through, what is that, the Mines of Moria,
Yep.
leading everybody with his staff and everything. He's going to this.
As opposed to everybody moving and me clicking stuff, let me just move
That's
everybody.
fine.
That works.
All right, so you
He's
come
got
in
pep in his step,
here.
man.
Let me make sure there's. All right. As you head down the staircase, the wails of the dead are all around you. Walls are pulsating with hordes of spiders, all fleeing down. Coming up the stairs to meet you is a spider the size of a boar, its mandibles gnashing. The beast unleashes a gob of webs at you. Oglethorpe, give me a dexterity
Yes.
saving throw.
Oh hell!
Straight up or acrobatics or what?
Dexterity saving throw.
Dex
Just
save. You
point of
got it.
ones that took us down to the secret staircase at where the nanny was, just so you know.
Did I bring you the wrong way? Okay, that's fine. I brought you the wrong
Yeah.
way. Okay.
Because these are the ones that took us down to the dungeon. Those circle
Okay.
ones are.
That's my
Yeah,
Understood.
I
Okay.
mean,
I don't remember. I'm too excited. I'm with.
I just went over there
thrill of
because he said you had to go
bloodthirst.
over.
Yeah, that's my
21.
bad. I brought you up the wrong step. So you're coming down these stairs. There's a spider coming up
Yeah.
after you.
All right. I rolled the first one is what I rolled, so it's a 10.
A 10. You are.
Wait. No. I rolled a 15.
Oh,
I don't know
15.
what
Oh,
that first one
okay.
is. Yeah.
That was
the
your medicine
medicine
check from
for-
before.
Yeah. I rolled a 15.
All right. So you dodge the. However, this giant spider remains in your path. What do you do?
All right. Let me see what kind of check I can do on this thing. I want to do. No, I can't do an
How might
intimidation
you
check.
scare away this spider?
Oh, guys, I'll be
Intimidation.
right
My
back.
intimidation is -1. I'm
got-
-1 on intimidation, but I
Should
could.
I do nature?
Heckle? Yeah, if you want to yell
He'd
out.
like to do nature.
Are you no longer scared to death?
I mean,
Wait,
he's always
5 o'clock.
terrified.
can I use
but
my speech of beast and leaf for my Furbolg ability?
Oh, you are next.
Ooh.
Okay. Tell me what you guys are doing.
Cade, I was going to do a nature check to try to think of a way to
So
take
yeah, he can
around
do
it,
the
but
nature check first, and then I'll do a charisma check with
Okay.
advantage next if he doesn't get it.
I will do the.
You can do something. I don't care who does it. Just tell me what you're doing.
Whoever wants to do it.
Go
You wanna
ahead.
go tell-
My
you're up
nature's
fir-
really
you're up
high.
first.
My
Yeah.
nature's really high. What's yours? Mine's
Plus
+6.
5.
And what do you want to do nature for?
Try to see if there's a way we could persuade
You
the
do it.
spider.
But you got +5. Why not?
All right. You tell you what, I'm going to burn a bottle cap on this. I don't want to take and fuck this up. Get out of the house.
You let Raylan die. So I
You
guess
got to
you're
make
gonna
up for
have to-
lying to the
Yeah, he
rest
is-
of us when we get out of the
he
house.
is- Oh, he is fight or flight right now. He is getting the hell out of Dodge. Let me go here. Advantage because I will, so I can push.
Pretty strong.
You yell out to the spider. You pull out a torch, or you lift up your torch. I guess at some point somebody had torches, and you lift. I remember us talking about torches at some point.
Oh, he's a fan of using his torch.
Yeah, and I know. Yeah, you're always liking to use your torch, and you flash your torch out.
Yeah,
and
he
flame
threw a
at
torch earlier.
it, and the spider backs down the stairs and backs out of the way.
All right, so there's another save.
Good.
All right,
Sweet.
so these stairs lead to this hallway here. Correct?
Yeah.
I'm going to put.
Yes.
I have no idea. Yeah,
That
that's
is
a
correct.
I
secret.
believe that's right. So I want to keep you guys in
Yep.
the same order.
Yep. It looks right.
Okay, so you get down at the bottom of the steps. You got a secret door. You got a door to the south, a door to the north.
Um,
Well, we need to
Wanna
go
go
down
out
the
this
grand
door?
staircase, right?
yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go around to there and open that door, and hopefully everybody's following me. You want to get everybody down
There's
in
a door.
here? Or do you
There's a
wanna
door
wait?
to the north.
Yeah, there's a
can
secret
just
door
go
right
north.
to your north.
What?
There's
There's
a
a
door. Just go up.
I don't see the.
Here and then
Is that
here.
S?
Oh,
See your big
You
red
see where
dot?
I'm
okay.
going left and
Yeah.
then up?
yeah.
So you
all
go
right.
left out that secret door, and then Yaw goes to the north out the secret door. And
Okay,
you're
and then I will come
briefly-
out. There's a werewolf out here. Y'all come talk to him, please.
Ugh, I gotta go down the worst staircase is gonna be.
All right.
The staircase to go down is up higher.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
to
it's,
the
it's
north,
up
yeah.
it's up above. Yep.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oglethorpe
All right.
now. I mean, earlier he looked like he was back in his, 1,000 years ago when he was a fucking badass with all of his, Sir Crucible and Sister Dupree and Squirrel and Consone and his whole old party. But now, I mean, just going down those steps has just fucking wiped him out, man. So now he's like slow again, and he's waiting for everybody to go in front of him.
So as you all pour into this room, and your head, the wall to Miroslav and Oglethorpe's left is creeping sudden it cracks and the wood splinters and a flood. As you recall, that was the bathroom. A flood of filth comes crashing out of it.
Getter's full.
Phil?
So this filthy, nasty, gross bilge, just gushing out of that wall.
My new cloak.
And threatening to throw you over the ledge and down the deal. So how do you want to let's do a how do you guys want to avoid this?
I would do an acrobatics check myself.
Okay. And all right, give me an
Now?
acrobatics check to see if you can. You slip and begin to head towards the railing. You slam into Dr. Heckle, and he starts to go towards the railing.
Do I touch him?
You do touch him, yes. Dr. Heckle takes 2 points of strength drain.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
We can't do this, man.
And
So did the wall
need
split
one-
completely open?
it's just burst open in several places, and it's just gushing out at a torrential force.
I use my shield and use athletics to try to stop the wall from breaking so that everyone can.
Okay,
Get
give
down the
me
stairs.
an athletics
Good
check.
call. Good call.
Except
I like
that
it.
I've got disadvantage.
Very good, Paul.
And I think I've still got bless on me from Reverend Raylan.
Reverend Ray fired. Now, if I will allow a guidance, if
I'll throw it.
y'all wants to reach out and touch you.
For
On the
Salim.
buttocks.
There you go. Give you nice good game slap.
So what does that? What does that give me?
Uh,
Advantage.
You're
or-
gonna get
1d4.
D.
All right.
Heckle could give you a bottle cap, but he doesn't.
He
So
does.
that's a 14. Manage to slow the water that your allies are able to get down the stairs without any further incidents. Let's get you guys down on the second floor.
I can't remember which one the second floor is. There it is. Okay.
I think it's to the right of that with the number
Yep.
6.
Thank you for the assist.
No, it's. That's right. You're right.
Sism.
You're right. You're right. Sorry.
Yeah,
This
we're
is
trying to
two.
get through this one and
I
then
got
that one.
All right. Let me see.
This is fun, dude.
Here.
Trying to figure this shit out. That was awesome, Jeff. By the way, that was killer.
Yes, that was
That
very
was
good.
like something out of like a superhero movie, like Captain America going up there and bam, holding
Hell
the
yeah.
wall up.
Hell yeah, it was.
Metal
badass.
footballs
I was glad to do it.
against metal footballs crash against the wooden floor, then ring out on the marble staircase. 4 Wolfhelm suits of armor come to life and join their shield with shield, forming a 2-rank deep phalanx. And in one chorus, they rasp, "One must die." Back just before being impaled on the spears. And what do you do? So they are basically coming up.
Atlas pulls a copper, roars into it to record his voice, and tries to deceive them by throwing the roaring rock behind them, or in whatever direction. I can't really tell what's going on directionally, to make them basically look
So
the
throw
other
it
way.
down, throw it over them down the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, give me
With disadvantage. Shit.
Ugh.
Did that
You
work?
already, you already
they
took one,
continue
you
to hold their
bastards.
ground.
Damn.
Exactly. They did already kill him. One of them had already died. Somebody
Greedy
persuade him that somebody
bastards.
already died. My persuasion's not good.
Mine is decent. I can try to persuade, but it's going to be with disadvantage. I don't guess anybody can assist me on that, right?
All right, I'll just do this. Oglethorpe will say, "Close, all of you," and he's gonna say, "These are only real if we believe them. This is some sort of witchcraft in this house." And he's gonna roll an Arcana check to try to dispel this by,
By
saying that if we
disbelieving.
don't believe it, yeah, don't believe it and it's not real. But if we believe it, then it's real. I don't know if that'll work.
Okay.
Just making shit up.
Give me a roll.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So as you shout out loudly, these are not real, these are not real, these are not real, over and over and over again, trying to convince yourself, the suits of armor begin to fade and they disappear.
Yes.
One of our chatters said at the very beginning that this seemed like this exactly what this is.
It's awesome, man. This is fucking fun.
All right, so now you
So
make it
fly
down
down there again.
the stairs. Okay. Let me see what we need to do.
Just want to remind everybody, there's a fancy sword over that hearth. I don't know if anybody's in the market for a fancy sword. I'm not.
Nope.
Can I reach you with my telekinesis?
Well, your
It would
mage
be
hand.
my glam ring. That's my telekinesis. It's my mage hand. I can go 60 feet with that bad boy. I'll go grab it real quick if I can off there, and I'll take fighting initiative and get me a fucking soul.
You gonna try to get it?
I use my mage hand to grab that sword.
Okay. Grab the sword. I will put it in your party sheet.
All of a sudden, it just flies over to me, and I'm not even with my hand. Slide it through my belt.
All right. So you come into this landing area, this hall, this lower hall, and you may recall that in that room to the south there were a bunch of stuff. And as you come down the stairs are several wolves. And you may also remember there's a fireplace in that room, and smoke comes pouring out into this landing, into this hall.
Cover your mouths.
From one.
From 3.
Okay.
It's coming out from 3. 1B is the way, and the wolves have come from. Shoot. Here, and the smoke is billowing out of here.
How many wolves are there?
There are 4 wolves.
Is anybody
And
good
where
at
are
Wolves or
they
melee?
dire
exactly?
wolves?
Just wolves.
Handling, yes, good.
Where are they exactly? Right there in the doorway?
So they're coming out of here, and smoke is coming out after them.
First come, first served? Are we doing this in initiative order?
Yeah,
How
if
we
you
doing
want to
this?
do something, shout it out.
Y'all, go talk to them in your wolf voice.
I'm going
Tell
to
them to
cast
yield.
Entangle and try to. It's my last spell slot.
Okay.
I need to target them, I guess, but I don't know how to do that.
Just roll. What's your DC?
13. 13.
Nice. Or no, wait.
it's a 19.
That's bad. That's bad.
That's bad.
They failed.
I thought
They
it was Johnny rolling.
Nope. So they continue out into the room. Does anybody else
All
want
right,
to try something?
Atlas is
Y'all,
going to
you're in-
cast Grease
Hold on.
I say
to
I
trip them up.
Okay, what
Say,
is your spell DC?
I don't think that's right. It should be a 13 if your intelligence is 16.
Okay, they
It's
begin
not.
slipping and sliding.
Oh.
But smoke is billowing into the room.
Y'all, can you do anything?
About the smoke.
I'd say if they're actual wolves, I would be able to do a speech of.
Well, the wolves would. I mean, Grease would make them fall prone if they failed.
Yeah,
Hopefully
that's
that
true.
takes care of the wolves.
They're slipping and sliding.
Yeah.
So it's the smoke we need to deal with.
Beast and Leaf sounds like a chewing tobacco.
All right, Atlas takes a big breath and tries to blow the smoke away. I could say he's using his dragon breath to try to blow it. Well, I don't think I have that. No, we got a short rest. I can do dragon breath.
That's
Try to blow
fucking
the
poison,
smoke away.
dog.
But it's poison. But it's
You don't
I get,
Yeah, shut the door.
I got to get in the smoke to shut the door.
The door's right there. Isn't it?
Doorway's right there. You got to step. You have to step in the grease with those.
I just did something, but Stephen, you could use your mage hand to shut that door.
It's my mage hand.
All right, shut the door with the mage hand. Wolf is prone. You see the double doors that lead to the exit
I will
right here.
exit.
Okay.
Let's get out of this hell house.
All right. As
Everybody's following.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. All right. All right. So we're gonna go right in here. Atlas is running behind. The mahogany entrance hall, the mahogany doors exiting slam shut in front of you. The doors slam shut behind you.
Excuse me.
You look about the room desperate to escape, and as you glance back at the doors, the wood is being replaced, and the bricks continue to, just from the bottom, from the floor up, the bricks stack and stack and stack and build themselves over both of these doors. You blink into your mounting horror. In that span of a second, more of the door has been converted. You keep your eyes open, breaking down that door, and a fetid cloud of filth rolls in, stinging your eyes and drawing tears.
All
The
right.
brittle walls are now rotten, and the wallpaper hangs in slivers. Behind the plaster, you hear the scurrying of rats.
Oh shit! This is fucked up.
All right. So Atlas
Break down those doors now!
tries to convince the room that they are friends by saying "Mello," which is what or Moria. And I'd like to do an Arcana.
So you're doing an Arcana check on what? On the door?
Well, to see if that worked. I don't know.
So I can give you guidance beforehand if you want it.
Well, I know. I mean, like I said, to say that we didn't believe it or something.
Convince me why. Yeah, how is Arcana check the right thing to do here?
He's basically trying that of the house.
Okay.
His magical will against that of the house.
All right.
I can give you guidance before that, can I?
Yeah.
Up to the
Cool.
okay, yeah. Take
Making sure.
bloody disadvantage.
God damn
There
it.
we go.
Break
The
it
bricks.
down!
The bricks
Oglethorpe
continue to
screams.
stack,
Break the doors down with an athletics check. Whoever's the strongest.
and the bricks are 3/4 of the way up both
I can't
doors.
do an athletics check.
Alright,
You already
I can
done
try to
one?
do a survival.
How is
I
a
think
survival check going to get you out of this?
Oglethorpe's gonna hit it with his staff with a strength check. Can somebody give me a guidance?
I gotcha.
I'm -1, but I gotta try something. Hopefully I'll get an at 20. Do you put it on for me?
Yeah, I gotcha.
God damn it.
Ooh.
He's just lost all of his vigor that he had from, just he felt so good because he felt like old Oglethorpe again, young Oglethorpe again. But he's just lost it all. These doors down.
I'm
Heckle
gonna
would like to do a
smash the brick
perception.
wall with a quarterstaff.
Okay.
You want me to just
Yeah,
attack it, or do you want me to?
Nope. Give me a one of a check that you use. Athletics check.
Athletics.
Well, the whole point of Shillelagh is that it uses wisdom. Why I was gonna try to use that. So
So you want to
I don't-
use which modifier? So you just want to do a wisdom check?
You could do perception if you haven't already used that.
Do a wisdom check.
feel whizbone.
The whiz bone. The whiz miz bone. Ooh,
Nope.
that
Ah.
disadvantage is a bitch.
Heckle would like to do a perception check to see if there's something he could put in the bricks as they're stacking up to stop it, and that way they can crawl out through a hole. If that makes sense.
Say that again.
See if he could grab. If there's something he can put in the bricks as they're stacking up to stop them from stacking up. Yes,
From stacking.
Have you used perception already?
have not. I did nature earlier, and I did.
I can give somebody a crowbar.
Well, I did a perception, but that was for when it wasn't a check. That was a check to see if I heard Rev run.
Yeah,
earlier.
I said it was. Yeah, I said you didn't. It didn't count.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and give me that.
All right. Fingers crossed. Come on.
Yeah. You don't see anything.
Give me guidance, Wolf.
Give me somebody. Give me an intelligence check. Oglethorpe,
gave you.
you
That
do
was
recall.
investigate.
It's good enough even if I take the 2 off. You do recall that on the second floor in
Yeah.
and in the den there were windows that you might be able to jump out of, but you have to go back into the.
I gotta hop
But
off real
both
quick.
sides,
Stay awake.
but we can't. Both sides are closed, though, right?
Have appear to be rotten and they're full of rats. The wallpaper hangs in slivers.
So we gotta break into one of the other rooms.
Break through the wall, I guess we're gonna have to.
That's what it sounds like.
Both the doors are getting
Both
covered.
the doors. You still might be able to get out of the doors to the south, or you might try to have to go through the walls.
There could be windows in room 3 too.
It could be.
Could be.
He said
We
all
could
our
try
rooms.
the exterior wall.
You could.
The walls seem to be weakening, but they're full of rats. I do remember two windows on the second floor that were unobstructed that we could possibly leap out of. So,
All right.
that's all. I mean, that's what he told me. So, are the windows? Do I know if the windows down here were? Or?
I just.
We're
give
gonna
me
have to go
another,
into this room with the
The
wolves.
windows down
man.
here
Yeah.
are also in the room full of smoke with the wolves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, in room 3, but the dining room has windows.
I don't know if they're. He just told me that the second floor, possibly.
Yeah.
That's what you
So
remember.
that's what he remembers. That's what Oglethorpe remembers. I remember the second floor had some windows that were unobstructed. So I guess we could try to bash the walls on the left.
Try it.
What's the house?
I'll just
Try
start
to bash.
clawing away at it.
Just remember, every failed check is a mark against you.
All right, let's
That
do
wasn't
what
a failed
let's do what. That's what we should do.
We're just gonna have to break through that wall to the right, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, go in with the smoke and then go in out that door right there. So cover your mouths. There's smoke in here. Pepperonis or begging strips, get them out for the wolves. Distract them.
All right.
All right. How are you going to get through that wall?
That wall.
Who's going
Who's
through
gonna
the
work on that
wall?
Salim or you, I would say.
Oglethorpe
Y'all.
has no strength.
I was saying my
Well,
strength.
X though, right?
Yeah, it's skill
To get
check.
through the wall. Somebody has to use athletics. I hasn't used it yet. I've already used mine.
I can't use athletics. I already used mine.
All right, mine's plus
Mine's a
1.
0.
I'll try it out.
We're just gonna have to do it. We're just gonna have to just roll good. Give yourself guidance though.
All right. Nope.
Oh God!
Nope.
Fuck, man.
It's the first one I think I failed.
Give me
Anybody
guidance. I've got a 0 on athletics, but I'll try it.
Somebody do like. Okay, go ahead. Doesn't matter. You roll nat 20, nat 20. Give him guidance.
Well, I got disadvantage.
Well, he's
on
got
all my
disadvantage.
checks.
All right. Oglethorpe is going to put his staff down on the ground and vault himself with acrobatics and try to kick through this thing. This old fucking man is going to drop kick this wall, pole vault style.
Either way.
You got it.
crashed
man.
right through the window, or right through the wall.
Follow me.
Where
He
everybody
says.
else has been struggling, they've been pounding against it, and this little old tiny man, hunchback bastard, just vaults himself right through.
He's got his old glory back. He is Oglethorpe the Great, and he is fucking on fire right now. Cover your mouths. Follow me.
Funny you should mention that, because as you go into this room, you all pour in
It's on
past
fire.
the windows here. But they are
Okay.
engulfed in fire. They're wreathed in fire.
Can anyone create water? The clerics.
I've got a water skin. That's all I can do. All right.
I can
So
intimidate.
Out the windows.
Atlas understands that water quenches fire through his understanding of nature, because he's really good at take his water skin
Squirt it
and,
like a.
and squirt it
Okay.
like a hose all over the fire to try to put one of the windows out.
Okay, what are you gonna give me?
Nature?
All right.
Oh, come on.
Oh God,
There's just
dude, nobody
not-
rolls as bad as you, man.
There's
This is really
not-
bad.
There's
It's the exhaustion.
Obviously.
It's just the exhaustion. It's just the exhaustion.
The exhaustion
All right.
is not helping me at all.
No.
That's where
You rolled a
Oglethorpe
3.
should roll.
No, terrible. I need some of those
Follow
magic
me.
dice in Fantasy Grounds.
I might
the wolves that
do
you
the
saw
same.
previously are gone.
Oh.
Great.
I might do the same thing with the water, but
hold on a
I want to
second.
use survival because it'd be able to avoid natural hazards and wouldn't a fire be?
All right. Give me a survival check on the trying to douse the flames around the window.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought that was just still a result.
Natty 20,
Oh
baby.
yes.
20. Atlas helped you out. You get up close and you douse the flames, squirting your water. You grab everybody's water except for Zlatan, Miroslav, grabbing their water skins. You put the fire out, and you're able, if you wish, to burst through the window.
Crap to the
Focus
left.
pouring liquor on that fire.
You picked the wrong skin.
All right, we had to leap over this round
Straight
table, though.
moonshine.
We have to leap
You
over the
must
trap
leap
too.
over the table.
Avoid the trap. Avoid the trap.
All right, let's go through.
Through the table. Or leap
Who
through the
goes
window.
first? 'Cause I want to see them going through like Captain America with the shield.
I want
you know?
everyone to please.
Oh,
Shit, are you
Jesus.
Oh, we got to fight those kids, man. We're gonna have to fucking fight those kids.
Oh, we didn't kill the monster.
We didn't kill the
No, we
monster in the
didn't.
basement.
So they're going to be pissed.
So y'all, you douse the flames, and selfless that you are, you start motioning your friends, your new friends just met, through the window to go through. And as you make your way outside, the mists have enclosed upon the house. And as you recall, there was a fence and a gate, like a courtyard around the house. And the mists cling to your every stride, and in the moaning wind, wheeling of metal and the rumbling of wood as the house around you begins to collapse.
Mm.
The gate and the fence in front of you begins to close. It is your only chance of salvation. You rush through the courtyard, and the figures of Rose and Thorn appear before you. You can't leave us! You can't leave us! You can't leave us! And I need you to tell me how you're going to get past the visions of these children.
I'm going to use my insight check. Remember putting their bodies and their bones to rest in the coffin. So knowing that they would not be the actual souls.
A check with advantage.
Ooh.
You realize
Nice.
that they are in fact illusions. They are not. They were illusions all along.
I knew it.
Created by the house.
Called it.
Oh, I believe it was Ogle. The house was alive. Give yourself a bottle cap.
I love it. Sweet.
Y'all, you shout out to your companions, your new companions, your new friends who you have endured so much. They're not real. They're not real. And the illusions fade away. And your allies, you motion just as you motioned them out the window before you went through yourself. You push them out through the gate. First goes Heckle, of course. Miroslav, followed by Salim dragging Aklis. Oglethorpe the Old. And as you bring up the rear, the gate slams behind Oglethorpe. And the house shakes and quakes and rumbles. It begins to collapse and gets sucked into the earth. And as you reach out and grab the bar, being sucked into the chasm along with the friends turn around and see you drug in with the house in a cloud of smoke and billowing dust, as almost a mushroom cloud comes up out of that chasm, and the house and y'all are gone.
Oh, no, man. Are you
Damn, I
serious?
just got
We'll see
nuked.
you next week.
Are you serious?
I'm serious, Clark.
Who's gone?
Y'all,
I
Y'all.
am.
Oh my god, dude.
What?
Dude.
y'all didn't y'all too many attempts, and y'all got sucked in with the house.
Ah. Oh my god, dude.
All right.
People
My channel
dead.
divinity was too much for him.
Oh my man. This is effing brutal. Holy shit. That's gonna take me a while to digest this.
But the rest of you are out. The house is gone, and you are surrounded by the mists.
Oglethorpe says. I'm sorry, go ahead.
And next week, you will level up.
Well, I would say yay, but we just lost y'all.
Yeah, I'm not. We lost y'all. We
Not really.
lost.
Oglethorpe, he sees this just crater, and just all the, and y'all is gone, and he's just standing there as, just badass motherfucking, Gandalf Oglethorpe, just after doing all that shit, just feeling like he did when he was young, and the wind is blowing his new cloak of protection and all this shit, and he turns around and looks at the party. I'm a bit parched. Does anyone have any water left?
No.
And then it
Ackles
fades
must
to
be it.
black. I'm just kidding. He didn't say that. He just turns around and he's like,
Guys,
yeah, go ahead.
good job.
That was
Yeah,
fun,
not
man.
really.
That was a fucking blast. And for me, I
Oh,
didn't
it was
die,
really good.
but I mean that was awesome. That whole last part with the checks and shit, that was great, man.
Yeah.
He sacrificed himself.
Well,
But hey,
Wow.
maybe you'll
should have
see
been
him
better at
again.
initiative, I guess.
Maybe you'll
Stay
see him
true
again.
to the
Maybe you'll see
card.
Braylon again. I don't know. I don't know.
Let's see what the initiatives
Crazy.
were. 10, 9, 8. Good lord. So his was 7. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oglethorpe had the highest initiative with 10.
You have the
Damn, he
highest
almost died
initiative.
too.
Oglethorpe and Ackles had tens.
How
We
did
had we were
Atlas?
3 away
What
from
the
dying.
hell?
I don't think that Oglethorpe has the highest initiative every time we've rolled initiative.
And the shitty thing is, I
I agree.
completely forgot that I can give myself advantage on initiative.
Oh god.
No.
You could have saved us. Hey, roll it again real quick. Roll it again. And
Again.
we'll see who else would have died. It
You
would
can
have
roll it again just for
been
fun.
Yeah, Salim would have died.
Yep, it would have been Salim.
Yeah, Salim would have
Oh,
died.
shit.
Oh. Yeah, you got
Well,
to know your character,
honestly,
my man.
that's pretty
Come on,
fitting
dude.
for y'all to go out saving everybody else.
You're a fucking you learn. So, come on, dude. Play better. Know your character. Shit.
That's rule number 2.
That was the most fun I've had playing D&D in a long time. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Good
That's
job,
crazy.
Jerry.
Good
Hey,
job. Good job.
glad you like it.
Is
So much
most of
fun.
that straight out of the book, Jared, or are you having to
No,
homebrew a lot? Or?
that's a whole lot of homebrew.
That was excellent, man. The whole checks and having to convince you and shit. That was just fucking brilliant, man. stuff.
thank you.
Good
Thank
Yeah,
stuff.
all my ability checks were in the wrong shit. I couldn't hardly do anything except for the something that had to
The
do with strength.
disadvantage on ability checks is brutal.
Everybody,
The
man.
exhaustion is awful.
I'm
This
Yeah.
campaign
I
is
mean,
Four
that is-
levels
totally
of it.
different from the last
I'm
campaign,
surprised that more
mostly
people
just
didn't
because
die.
of the exhaustion.
The exhaustion has been the biggest thorn in our side this entire time. Strength drain too, but you did that to yourself, buddy.
Well, there's not a lot of strength drain that wasn't from me too.
Yeah,
I'm
those
joking,
He's
man.
not
shadows
strength
are brutal.
training
I
himself.
know, I'm
He's
just-
getting
All I
I
can
mean,
say
these-
is you've
I'm-
got a limited number of masturbations before you just keel over dead.
That's what I hear.
No, man. That and honestly, I do love your shadow, man. I'm just jealous of it. It's so
Yeah.
fucking cool.
I'm just, I mean,
So-
but
But it is fucking stupid, man.
Reverend
Stupid
on his strength drain from those shadows, you know, I mean that's
Oh,
freaking
yeah.
strength drain
Yeah.
because
It
we
is.
because the healing doesn't help.
Especially when everybody in our party's got a fucking 8 strength. You know, everybody dumps strength except for the
There's
the
a lot of
paladin.
dumps.
That's about it.
Yeah, and I'm
Everybody's
dumb
got
enough. I
8.
keep grabbing his dumb ass and trying to save him from shit.
Right. Whew, that was fun, man. That was. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all, but man, sorry, Cade, but that was fun. That was. Really
We can only hope
Yeah,
that
Cade
his
Nancy
next
did.
character will have a better name.
I want to make it even worse. I want to
It'll be
purposely
Ewans.
make it even
Ewans.
worse.
It's gonna be Ewans.
All right, have a good one.
It's gonna be